Hi, everyone. I hope that everyone is okay. Oh gosh. It is Sunday today, and I have got a special guest coming on. And I've got breaking news. Well, I haven't, but my special guest has. So I am buzzing about that. So, oh gosh. I don't know what that means, but the yonks. Anyways. Anyways, so yeah, if you can hear the taps in the background, it's my pipes. It's not working very well. I don't mean my pipes. I mean my pipes, as in outside, not my stomach pipes. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, today is Sunday, people, and I hope that you've all had a wonderful weekend. I know Monday's coming up, but I'm excited about this show because yesterday I was supposed to do the show with my friend Scottish Angela, a Scottish View. You got to check him out. And I should have just put the full name on, but I was using my other phone, so it kind of got a bit messed up. I'm gonna put some background music on because you all know that I like my classical. So let's put on some classical while I wait for Angela to come in. But can I just say, welcome everyone. All my content is found. Tell me if I'm too loud as well. On the public domain, I do operate using the fair use guidelines together with my own opinions, which are not necessarily true. But you know what? They are. They are true. I'm always true. Right, what's this one? We got some classical peeps. I like me classics. Get your beverages. Because when I was saying to Angela, she had some breaking news for me. And I went, babes, don't tell me the breaking news. Wait until we do the live. And then we can like break it together. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna see where she is. Come on, Angela. Scottish Angela. Where's my friend gone? I have share using this phone. I kind of know what the news is about. I think she's trying to link it. And gosh, did we have a doozy? Her phone has been playing up. Oh, sugar. I'm not going to lie. It has been playing up, but she's got the link there. And I did say to her, give me a couple of minutes. You know what I mean? So I did post it for on here for everyone to come on. I want to know what this breaking news is. And I know that our Angela, we both work in the royal sector team as well. I know I dibble and double in every team. I do my crime. I do, oh gosh. I do my royals. I do my crimes. I do, what else? Celebrity gossip. Everything really. Best thing to do. She says this news is breaking news and nobody else has got it. So I'm literally, I'm on the edge of my seat. Come on, Angela. I'm tidying up here. I'm not lying. I'm sitting here tidying up. I just spilled some of my drink, people. And if anyone wants to come in and tell me, what has your weekend been like? Today's been rather quiet. It's been a beautiful day as well. And I'm thinking, oh, what could this be? I do know some news about Meghan and Harry. Um, that petulant little child, Harry. I've heard that Meghan's distancing themselves. One thing I got to say is when Harry was talking about his papa never seen the children, I thought that's pretty rich because wasn't you the one that banned papa from seeing the kids? In fact, have they even seen the children themselves? What knows? Unreal. Have they actually seen the kids? I'm wondering where Angela, where she is. But even if her device is playing on, we'll still wait, people. She's really excited to get this news out. And to be fair, I'm a bit excited for the news. I kind of think I know what it is, but I don't. I do know it's about a certain prince. Do you know what I mean? That's all I know. Which prince is it? Could it be William? Could it be Prince Harry? What other princes? Prince Edward? Prince Andrew? Ooh. Who could it be? Lip knows. Because there's been a lot of news about Harry lately, people. And like I said, I can't take it anymore. I genuinely cannot take listening to that man child. I swear down. I went quiet there for a minute, innit? I'm just chillaxing, people. I'm just waiting for my guest. I'm hoping that she hasn't forgot the time. And she might be on the phone as well. But what can I say? I can't be asked with the royal family. If you say much about Prince Charles, it's treason. You can't really say anything about any of them dying. They're not really that strict with the laws. But if you did say anything about them dying, you can get in a lot of trouble for it. I'm surprised that Gobby McGobshite, aka Ginger McNutnut, that squirrel climbing up the tree over there, Harry, I'm surprised he was saying a lot of shit. I mean, wasn't he in London? He's talking about security. Wasn't he seen walking through London? Yeah, have you not seen it? Man's walking through London looking for his mate's yard and he doesn't even know where his mate lives. He's got no security. He's got nothing. And he's walking down the road, yeah, in London town. You can make it up. Man's walking in London town, yeah, with no security. But he's saying he can't come to Britain. He wants Oslo to pay for it. Like, pay for what? Is he off his nut? I think Angela's coming on now, Pete. She just texts me. I can't send her the link on this phone, you see. I don't do the laptop. Look at that kid. Yeah, keep looking. That kid is so cheeky. It's ridiculous. Unreal. Oh gosh, my guest is waiting. Here we are. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this.
Hello,
Hello!
can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, babes. I'm so excited. Angela, I'm so glad you come on.
I was trying to get on like yesterday to like let you know this news, but like obviously, yeah, technical issues, I guess.
I'm not, I know. Babes, when I went on, I don't know if I text you after I done the show, and I thought, how stupid of me. Why didn't I text before to say, Ange, I'm going to do it now?
Probably
Only
never
sounds.
thought. Never thought. I was just like watching this
Oh my God.
thing
What,
on
from the time?
YouTube about this. Do you know like we've got like a cult now in Crewe down in England?
What do you mean? Oh, hold
There's a
on. Let me just.
There's a guy down in Crewe who has been he was expelled from Sweden for fraud and all that. Then he went to America and got kicked out. Now he's in England and he's claiming to be the. Sorry, my voice is going. Hold on.
Mine.
He's claiming that he's like Jesus Christ and he's like making people
Oh,
sell their
God.
homes and join these little what do you call it? What do you call the
Oh,
people that have cult? Aye, a cult.
yeah.
How the police have missed this loser, I don't know. Don't know, but you know
Babes,
nowadays we let everybody into the UK, so why no a cult member?
they didn't miss it, babes. They just skimmed over it because you know what? Let's just distract us with something else. That's what they do.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
You know where I'm
That's
coming
true.
from?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I didn't even know, I'm because I'm on StreamYard, so we've got people listening. So I was trying to get more people added in, so I could let you know this news.
This is why I said we should do it because we people. If you don't know, I do. Like I said earlier, I do cover royal news, and so does Angela, a Scottish She covers royal news
Really?
as well. Yeah, well, that's one of the things we cover. She does do. You do makeup and beauty as well, innit?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think I just
So,
got sick of Harry and Meghan because they're everywhere, aren't they? And they're just
yeah,
boring.
you know what? It's like I heard some news earlier on about Megan. It came from Dan Wooten, which sometimes I like Dan, and sometimes
Yeah,
he's a bit, you know what I mean? Just
yeah. He sometimes he embellishes things a little bit, doesn't he?
thank you. Yes, in my humble opinion, yeah, he does. You know what? Let me just say quickly, all my content and Angela's, both our contents is found on the public domain. We operate using the fair use guidelines together with our own opinions, which are not necessarily true.
Yeah. So this is
So,
what was he alleged?
yeah.
Um.
But yeah, the Megan
So
stuff, yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
heard that, oh gosh, I've heard so much. I can't even remember it, Ange. It's been,
It's because it's non-stop. She
yeah,
puts things that are non-stop,
yeah.
and I think she does it on purpose. So we can't remember all the mess ups that she does.
That was it. It was on about a mess up. Someone had put down something about Megan, and she was talking about what was that actress called? She met this actress from Baywatch, Yasmin.
Oh yeah, yeah. Was it Yasmin Bleeth or something like that?
Yeah, something like
Where
that.
she was like, "Oh, I learned from her that it's just nice to acknowledge your fans." What fans, Megan? People despise you. You don't have any fans.
In a red.
Yeah, the only fans she's got is the ones that are in her bloody
Only fans.
mansion.
Sorry. I'm
The ones she
brutal,
uses,
babe.
Oh dear. Oh dear. But the reason like that I came onto this news is because I was watching some like American podcasts and I was saying like I really respect like a lot of these people and enjoy their content.
Yeah.
But I've noticed a lot of them have started slagging off the UK. And it was to do with like the the grooming kind of stuff. Like I don't know like if we can talk about this on YouTube or not. But they were like slagging us off, saying like, well, the UK obviously doesn't care about their kids because like if they allow like, because it wasn't just because I hate when they say it was just like white girls that got like groomed. It wasn't. It was Sikh girls, it was black girls, and it was white girls.
Albinos, the Chinese, mate, are they mad? Any holes of gold to these people, these PDOs.
Well, to them, we're
let's just call them
infidels.
pedophiles.
We're kuffar to these people, and so like if you're not like in their group, then you're fair game to them.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter like what race you are. Do you know what I mean? Like it just doesn't. You know, like if you're just fair game. So the reason like they were talking about that is because like a massive sting was done by a journalist called James O'Keefe, who runs he runs like a channel. Have you heard of him before?
No, James O'Keefe.
James O'Keefe, yeah. He runs like a thing called Project Veritas. And what they do is like they set up stings with like politicians and they'll send like pretty girls in and get them drunk, and it's not like a P. Diddy situation or anything like that. They'll just like take them to a bar, ply them with drink, and then the person will start like talking, you know. So they managed to get one of Queen Elizabeth's closest friends, close friends with King Charles. He was friends with Princess Diana. And he dated Fergie for 6 years, and he says that he brought up her 2 kids.
What?
Yeah. And he said that I can't recall his name right now, but there's pictures of him with the royal family.
Yeah.
And he said that when the whole Epstein and Andrew thing broke, you know, with Virginia Giuffre, who died weirdly, like she got hit by a bus and then like 5 days later conveniently died of suicide.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
What girl? Rewind. Listen to Craig David. Rewind. Tell us a story. What happened in Virginia? She got hit by a bus.
So what happened was she got hit by a bus, and like a few days later she was in hospital saying that the doctors gave her 4 days to live and all she wanted to do is see her babies, and she put this on Instagram. Anyway, a week or so passed and like she obviously hadn't died yet. She got home. Then all of a sudden it came out that she conveniently died of suicide. It's like, yeah, that's convenient. You know, one of the main witnesses to the Epstein stuff has been suicided.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I called it though. And I shit you not. I called it a couple of years ago. I said, you know what? People didn't know the story about Virginia. That she didn't just come out with the story to say, or, you know, Prince Andrew sitting there with the teddy bears in his bed and he's done this, that, and the other, and the Pizzagate, all that crap. She didn't come out with none of it. She kept it away from her husband and her children, not even her husband of how many years. Who had 2 kids with her knew about it. But it was people that wanted to get Jeff Epstein and knew that she was one of the main ones that actually went and hounded her to the point that she had to confess and say, yeah, I got allegedly abused.
Yep. Well,
and it was grooming, not abuse. You know, she didn't even say it was abuse like that until, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So So she's gone anyway. Rest in peace,
Yeah.
Virginia. But so they got this guy, and he said to this undercover reporter, and it's all on video. But we'll
Yeah.
have to say alleged because, like, it never
Yeah.
came to Andrew's mouth, but it came to one of Andrew's closest aides and close aides to the royal family.
Okay.
He said that the royal family made him give a statement to the Daily Mail saying that Prince Andrew had never attended Epstein Island, that he'd never the Virginia Giuffre thing wasn't true, and all this. And then the girl who was interviewing him says, "So is this true?" And he was like, "No." He's like, he admitted that he knew that Andrew had been at Epstein Island many, many times and at that apartment in New York. And in his own words, he said that him and all of the royal family, it was well known, allegedly, I'll say, that Andrew was sleeping. He used the word effing, but for YouTube reasons,
Yeah.
I will say that. Was sleeping with
Well, you can
underage
use that on my
girls.
show. Sis, you can use that on my show. Sorry, repeat that again. Sorry to interrupt. Andrew was
Andrew Andrew, and it was well
allegedly.
known throughout royal circles that Andrew was sleeping with. I'm not just
Allegedly.
talking about allegedly sleeping. I'm not talking about like 17-year-olds here. I'm talking about children. That
Oh,
Andrew was
yeah,
sleeping
God.
with actual children.
I don't even know what to say, man. These people are fucking sorry. They're sickening. Sorry for my language, Angela. You know what my channel's like.
No. Like, see, when I found out that, I was effing and blinding as
I
well
know.
because, like,
I couldn't be a lawyer. I'd fuck up shit.
yeah. I was like, so these channels in America are like, what the fuck is Britain doing? Like,
Can you blame
they're
them
allowing
though?
like their girls to be raped by these like Pakistani grooming gangs,
Well,
and to boot, Prince Andrew's like interfering allegedly now with children, sleeping with children.
wow. Did you hear the
So
other
they're
day?
like, they said like, so the entire UK population must be sanctioning this.
Can you blame them though, the Americans, for thinking that,
No.
or any of the outside? I don't mean, because you know, I come from Jamaica.
Mhm.
We're both UK. I've lived here since I was 7. So what? It's been 30 odd years.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think I've got a claim to. I've lived here longer than a lot of English people.
Yeah. You're a British citizen. Yeah.
I've paid my taxis. I've done everything. Do you know what I got me from? So to me, I'm British. I've got in Britain and Jamaica, you know, the affiliation, all that. So I don't need to
Mhm.
explain anything. But what I am finding quite weird is England. If you've noticed with everything that's gone on with P. Diddler and things like that, have you noticed a lot of celebrities that are associated with the PDF Isles things? They are
Yeah.
all coming to England. Why are they coming to England?
Oh
And
yeah.
then look at the
We've
book
got
Geldof.
Ellen DeGeneres. We've
Mm-hmm.
got Rosie Bloody O'Donnell. They're all like fleeing America like
Thank
rats
you.
jumping off a ship.
But you know what? I don't trust America. I mean, even Donald Trump, I don't trust him. I don't trust none of them. I think they're
Yeah.
all working together, and I don't know what's going on.
It makes you wonder, like, because like our government aren't allowing like for this national inquiry into these grooming gangs. So what are they hiding? Then they're also like taking their time releasing these Epstein files. So like, what are they hiding?
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, what are they hiding? And can I tell you some fun facts, sis?
Mm.
Now, listen to this. I heard, and yeah, people, just before I go into these, I want to do, if this is Angela, a Scottish view, She has got her own YouTube channel, and we both do report on the royals. So please go and join her channel. Yeah, I don't know if anyone can get a link for me and put it in
Uh,
there.
I,
So
like,
that
I know I don't upload very often, but,
doesn't. And
but
me
when
and
I
her get a
do,
lot of, we're the naughty ones in the royal corner. We're,
the
we're the naughty
outcast.
little princesses. Do you know what I mean? Innit? And they tried
But
to get,
what?
when we first met, they tried to turn us against each other. And then obviously we both grown up and it
Yeah,
wasn't working. So, look where we are now, how many years later. So thank you.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I
But
mean?
what
But
I
yeah.
have noticed is,
Oh, go on,
and I don't
sorry.
know if you've noticed this too, like
Yeah.
right, that's a big story to do with Andrew. I have never seen any of the mainstream media or the other royal
Mhm.
channels report on this.
You are
And
right,
it
because I haven't
pisses me
noticed.
off as well that they also cover for Charles, because like look how long he was friends with Savile. But that's
Who's
all
that?
that Jimmy Savile.
Thank you. Did you hear that, everyone? Just in case, I only said that, Angela, I knew, but just in case any of the audience members didn't
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
Jimmy
Ch-
Savile was known as one of the biggest paedophiles in Britain. He
oh,
went
the
to
worst.
all the, what we call foster homes and care homes. He went to the
Mhm.
elderly. He went to all the, let's just say, vulnerable people that couldn't speak out. And he also went to hospitals. He went there, and sorry, this is a trigger warning, people.
Oh,
This
you're
is
talking about the morgues.
yeah. He went to the
Yeah,
morgues and he done naughty things with dead people. If you know what I
necrophilia.
mean.
Yeah, necrophilia.
Yeah, that's what they call it. So look that up. Necrophilia. It's absolutely vile. I just, when
Yeah,
I first, that was the first time I ever heard of that. That was the first
yeah.
time. I didn't
Same.
never knew what that was until Jimmy
And
Savile. Ugh, ugh,
same. Like I
sorry.
never knew like that people like had
Jackie
fetishes
Glitter.
to sleep with dead people. And one of his victims like was like an 80-year-old
I
woman,
know.
and
Oh,
another
God.
one was a young girl who died in a
About
car
two or three.
accident.
Oh, the dog.
Like he was messed up, and it just makes me like wonder like how everybody praises like
Oh,
Charles, but conveniently everybody's forgot about his like this sick relationship he had with Jimmy Savile.
no. Did you see this? That girl's place just rolled. Did you see Steve Coogan, Savile? No.
No.
What's that about girls' play? Tell us. Because I'm glad that Scottish Angela is keeping, and me, I'm glad there's a few of us on YouTube that are actually speaking out about this. And I think we need to do a bit more than speaking out. The more people that speak out and stay strong and say, you know what, we're not going to allow any victims. It's
Hmm.
not just about children, it's vulnerable
Yeah, yeah.
people.
It's vulnerable people, like, and the most vulnerable people in our communities and stuff like that these people are abusing, and they're getting a pass for it because of who they
Yeah,
are.
it's
And
absolutely vile.
it angers me that like people will sit there and they'll praise, oh look how Charles is like being so nice to this elderly woman and that, like, what? Why aren't you
Really
talking
big fat
about his
sausage
like
fingers.
decades late relationship with bloody Jimmy Savile?
I know. And look at Diana. Do you remember Princess Diana when she was like, Jimmy Savile tried giving her marriage advice? I
Yeah,
mean, when I come from Jamaica at the age of 7, when I watched Jim Will Fix It, bear in mind, yeah, I'm fresh off the boat, yeah, well, the plane, not off the
yeah,
boat, but you know where I'm coming from.
yeah.
So, I'm landing in over here and I'm watching this Jim Will Fix It show, sis. And I'm looking at this man and thinking, nah, man, there's something dodgy about it.
Yeah, you just had to look at
Oh,
him and you knew there was something really off with that man,
yeah.
you know?
I wanted to go on the show, but I was like,
No,
nah.
thank God you didn't. You probably one of his victims.
Oh gosh, mate, he would have seen me coming from a mile, sniffed out the Jamaican in plantation farm.
Oh God! Don't say that.
The man would have been me in the tunnel. But you know what? I'm glad that you spoke out about Prince Andrew, because have you also noticed, Ange, where is any news about Andrew since the Queen has passed away? Because he's
There's
up to
none.
something.
And
Thank
you
you.
think like a massive story like this is like a royal aide, a high level placed royal aide, admitting Andrew allegedly is sleeping with children, and not
Thank
one
you.
channel or mainstream media um, uh, uh, broadcaster
All
is
reporting.
reporting about it.
Yeah, not one. Like, remember when I said, see, it's breaking news to me, because when we was on the phone call earlier, I did say to you, don't tell me the news, did I know?
Yeah,
Because I like to hear it from you, like the source. So I'm like, I can ask you questions, and I know my audience will be asking, like, what happened then? And when did this happen? And it's nice to get someone else's perspective, because I don't think people know what the UK is. They think the UK is just Britain, and you're Scottish. Scottish is like, even though it's UK, Britain and Scotland are two different entities. So,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Am I lying? Even the weather.
No, we've got different laws, and we've got
Mhm.
different kind of culture and that in
Yeah.
Scotland.
I
Um,
mean, do you want to tell us about the difference? The only difference I know is that you like get free ladies. Um, when it's ladies' time once a month
oh yeah, well in Scotland we get free. We don't pay for prescriptions. We don't pay for
at
water. We don't pay
all.
for no. We don't pay for
Even if you work,
university.
even if you work,
Um, so what?
even if you work.
Even if you work, yeah, you don't pay for
Shut the back
prescriptions.
door. I'm moving into your land.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
not
we don't pay
lying.
for, nobody pays for prescriptions in Scotland. You don't have to pay for uni. And I was even like dumbfounded when I found out that you have to pay water for water.
Yeah, we got to pay for everything, water, TV.
Well, that's weird
Even
to
I
that's
don't watch
weird to me.
TV, but because I do YouTubing, I have to pay for a TV license, and it's like £160 I have to pay in January. It killed me. I'm not lying. I'm really struggling. Like,
Yeah.
bread's like literally nearly £2. I'd rather not eat. To the point that I'd rather buy in bulk and make my own things, grow my own plants. And when you're not very well, it's hard to maintain these things and the
It is, yeah.
this. Does that
What
make
annoys
sense?
me is like the
And
figures
then you,
also just came out that we're meant to be paying like 9 billion for these like illegals to like live in hotels and maybe get Xboxes
yeah,
and it just came out that it's actually 4 times that. Yet we can't afford to give our pensioners a £300 heating allowance,
exactly.
or do you know what I mean? Or even like
Yeah,
scrapping prescriptions for English, or even letting them get free water. Water should be free.
ex- water is free. I mean, come on. Like, seriously, we're an island. We've got
Exactly.
lakes. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Hmm.
Like, it's ridiculous. What I want to know is, like, moving on to a different subject, if you don't mind, quickly. I do
Yeah.
still want to speak to the, PDF file one, because
Yeah.
I want everyone to remember that Andrew, we're all chastising Meghan and Harry, but
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, Harry shouldn't have the Prince title." But why should Andrew have the Prince title, knowing what he's done to children? The man even sleeps with
Exactly.
teddy bears. Like, come on.
Exactly. I know you're right. We moan about Meghan and Harry and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
yeah, granted, the pair of them are
In
a
the
pair of
grand
idiots.
scheme of things, what's worse? doing
But
kids or doing, but you know what? I don't think Abby's doing none of that shit. But Megan,
no, no.
nah. With
They
Megan, I
might
don't
be
trust that bitch.
commercializing. Yeah, you're right. They're commercializing like their titles or whatever, but
Yeah,
it's not like they're like messing around with children.
which
So
is the
how
biggest
come
thing.
people are advocating for their titles to be removed, yet they're not advocating for Andrew's?
Thank you. Does that make sense? And then they're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, well, because it's the British laws, we can't do it. Well, Charles has got the power to do it, actually. And the Parliament has to vote on it. It's that simple. Get the fuck rid of his title. He's a fucking paedophile, and we all know.
Yeah, but do you think if like Charles
In
got rid
my
of
opinion,
Andrews, then he's
in
going to
my
have to like.
opinion,
Here's
sorry.
another one that I've been questioning. Right, I've been seeing loads of channels cover this. Do you think that Charles is secretly converted to Islam?
Yeah, oh my gosh. How did you even mention that? Because I was going to ask you that. I was thinking of questions to ask you to see your
Mm-hmm.
opinions. Because
Yeah,
I've heard these stories and I mentioned it, but I kind of deleted the video because, you know me, I get copyrighted every fucking left, right, and centre.
yeah.
So, you know, I'm like, I'm just.
Well, I've been researching this big time, and all the evidence, circumstantial evidence, is pointing that this could be true.
I'm thinking that.
In 1996, so the year before Diana died, the Mufti in Cyprus came forward and said, now a Mufti is like what you would class as an archbishop or whatever in Catholicism.
Oh, okay.
The Mufti, so it's somebody in high regard, came forward and said in 1996 Charles took the Shahada, which is like what converts someone to Islam. They say think I'm not going to say I'm a Christian I'm not converting to Islam anytime
I
soon.
know.
But he took Shahada and converted to Islam, and the guy testified to this with a sworn statement and says it happened in 1996. And then you just have to follow Charles's trajectory. What did he do during Easter time? So he wished everybody happy Ramadan and Eid. He never mentioned one bloody word about Easter, the most important date in the Christian calendar where Jesus was resurrected.
And
Charles
especially
mentioned
knowing what the Queen was
nothing.
like. She was very religious. We got to give her that. You
The
know what? I
Queen,
don't care whether people didn't like the Queen or not. I'm not looking at her as a queen, or I'm looking at her as a person. And I think she was,
yeah,
uh,
she was a wee saint. She didn't put a
yeah,
foot wrong, did she?
no.
Uh,
And I don't care what
um,
anyone says. If
and
they
then
can
there's
sit there and say she done something wrong, I can counteract that.
Yeah, and then there's the bags of money that, mysteriously the charges vanished. Remember, in the newspaper, Charles got bags and bags of money to give citizenship to Qataris.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. I didn't know that.
So,
You know what? Because I haven't been. You know, I have kept up with the Charles news. You know, a lot of my American friends are the ones that have been giving me the news. But I've got a friend in London, a few of them actually, that have been keeping me up with what's going on with the Parliament and Keir
mm-hmm.
Starmer. And then my cousin from America texted me this morning, and he was like, "Have you seen this? Oh, you can't protest anymore. You get done for it." In England. Did you know that? A new law
No, I
passed.
didn't know that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, a new law passed last week. You can't do it. Mate, every week.
I cannot
I-
stand that poncy, specky, little noncy wanker. I really can't.
well, I've got a video
Sorry, I
on
don't mean
Keir
to
Starmer.
swear.
Do it? I got a video on Keir Starmer, yeah, kissing up this Asian geezer. I shit you fucking not on a door cap.
Oh
And it
yeah,
was him.
the guy who bought him all his clothes and all that.
And shut up.
What's his name? Ali, something Ali.
What? God, and you didn't even tell me this.
Yeah. There's a
Listen, oh
picture
my
of
God.
Keir Starmer.
Angela, you need to start doing more videos. What the are you doing? Get off your
Yeah.
ass. Girl.
I call him Hair Stalin, because it just rhymes with his name.
What's his name?
Keir Starmer,
No,
but
Keir
if you
Starmer. I
change
thought
the
he was
K to
Asian.
an H, it means like like you get here Hitler. So I call him Hair Stalin because he's like Stalin and Hitler.
Stalin, I get it. And Stalin, and Stalin, Stalin.
So that's my
That's a
nickname for
triple.
him.
That
Hair
ain't even a
Stalin.
double entendre. That's a triple
Yeah.
one. OMG, girl, you're killing it tonight.
Yeah, our
And
dear
everyone who
leader,
got
Hair
on there
Stalin.
going, Angela's drunk. No, let me tell you, Angela has got an illness and she works hard and she gets bullied like me a lot on YouTube. And you know what? That's why we stick together.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
I don't
mean?
drink because of my illness, but
No,
I had
but
a
you know
comment
what?
under
Because
a picture
mate, a
saying,
lot of
"You
the
look
times,
drunk."
Angela, a lot of the times, yeah, I'll shit you fucking up. I'll sit there pretending like I got fucking alcohol in my cup and I haven't. And
Yeah.
I've got a lisp. Everyone knows I've got a lisp and I've got fucking a big gap in my frigging teeth. So I'm gonna be talking like
But
like Bugs
it doesn't
Bunny.
matter if you have. Everyone's entitled to like have a drink. Like,
Innit?
you know, like we were no Islamic country yet. You know, get as
I
much
know,
drink down
mate,
as you
but I
can.
did. You're an adult, you pay for your drink. Who the fuck is anyone to come on your channel or mine or anyone else's and chastise them for what they're doing? No one knows what anyone is going through in their personal life. Do you
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean? I
true.
suffer from illness, physical and mental illness, because of the shit I've gone through. And it's hard. I try and hold it down when I do YouTube. I'm not going to lie, YouTube has helped me a lot because there is good people out there.
Oh
But there's
yeah,
also bad seeds.
there's loads of amazing channels
There's
like
a
out
lot
there.
of them,
Absolutely
mate.
amazing.
They've given me more knowledge than the fucking library up there.
Yeah.
Than
Yeah,
any books I've
absolutely.
read. I should, because they dug deep. And the things that the government or whoever, not just the government, there's other people, just even basic knowledge on how to recognize certain things in your life. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like people are talking about, I'm not a paedophile, I'm not a paedophile. How would you know if someone's a paedophile? And like, they're not walking around with a big P on their head.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
a
think if someone
rapist.
needs to like say that they're not that, like they're in,
That makes them see.
that's like a bit of denial. Why do you need to like advertise that you're
Thank
not one
you.
of them if you're not one of them? You don't have to say
Yeah.
anything at all.
Have you ever heard me sit there and say to you, babes, I don't do kids. I'm not one of them. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop it, mate. See, you say that I'm questioning you. I'm like, one of them. Mate, I'm a fucking yellow amber alert.
Yeah.
You know where I'm coming from?
Does it anger you as well, like that literally our country's like doing nothing regarding like the grooming gangs and stuff like that?
Oh gosh, they don't do nothing. I mean, we can't just blame just the Pakistani gangs, because you know
No.
what? It happens in every every corner.
No. But
You know where I'm coming from?
they're disproportionately represented with the grooming gangs. Like there's like 3% in our country, and they're 90% of the grooming gangs.
But you know what else?
But there is PDF files in every race. Like
Yeah,
that's true.
And you know what? I grew up as a black woman. I grew up with PDF files. Living in England, I saw them. I'm not gonna lie, I saw them in the blacks. Yeah, a lot, and a lot of us didn't talk about it because we was ashamed. It was like, it was like a norm. A lot of the women knew, and they'd been through it, and they allowed their children to go through it and just slept peacefully at night. And I find that sickening.
Yeah, because you get like
that.
in Britain, you get like it's like a clan mentality, isn't it? Because like
they say like
why
I kind of went with a white man, because I thought And then you notice how white men do it as well. Asian
Of
men
course you
do.
do.
Do you know where I'm coming from? And
Mm-hmm.
then, you know what shocked me, Ange? There was a case in Birmingham about 15 years ago, probably a bit longer. I think I had children at the time, yeah? There was young, predominantly young. And it was a lady that worked in a nursery. Not a lady, I shouldn't call her that.
But
But
was she like was she like a
it was a famous
unknown but
case.
oh
She
I've
was
never
taking
heard of
pictures.
this.
She was taking pictures of her daughter coming out the bathroom, yeah.
Oh what?
Like, yeah, in a like, you know, I know, you know, normally, you know, when they're teenagers, you look away because you know, when you was a teenager, you felt shame, so you would look at your kid, you know what I mean? And you know, as a mom, you tell them, you've got daughters, so you know how to tell them how to be discreet and shit.
Yeah.
Do you know where I'm coming from? This girl was
Yeah.
taking pictures of her fucking daughter, pretending like she's on the fucking phone, and sending it to this random man that she fucking met while her husband was downstairs. It was her husband that found out and her daughter. Yeah, she got locked up for it and they've only let her out. Mm-hmm.
I
Roaming
don't
the
think
streets.
like they could like I think like the sentences they give like these kind of people are a disgrace.
Disgrace is not the word, sis. I don't. It shocked me to the fucking core to know that a woman could do that. Then, you know, I'm into my law and my criminology and all that.
Yeah.
I was watching an episode, and this was years ago, yeah, you know, when you have the kids and you got nothing to do. And I was watching
Yeah.
TV back then. So they had Law and Order. Do you remember that one with Margaret Hergity? Her mom was Jane something, a famous actress that died in that car crash. Suspicious. You need to look
Mm,
into that one because I know you like conspiracies.
yeah, I've not
Jane
heard of that
Manson,
one.
Jane Man,
Jane
Man,
Mansfield.
yeah, her daughter is in Law and Order. She's that one that plays Olivia. Well, anyway,
Mm,
there was one of these because I remember these. They are based, you know, off real life shit. And it was one of them was a man, no, a woman getting raped, and she got sexual pleasure from it. And
mm.
they made a boyfriend watch, and he was like, she must have enjoyed it, fucker. And
Yeah, that's
it was
weird.
like, well, she didn't enjoy it because you can't help, you know, when something's stimulating you, you can't, and you, it's just a natural human body process, and you can't help it. Then I found out that men can get raped as well. I was like, what? Babes, the
Yeah.
things I'm finding out in this world, it's just, I mean, fucking shock. And every day I'm like, nothing's going to shock me. And every time I'm reading about these celebrities, I'm hearing about bestiality. I'm hearing about they're wearing dog collars. And fucking hell. I thought BDSM was bad and all that shit, but these people, you're right, mate. These people are fucking nuts. I,
Yeah. Yeah. Like
and
there's
the
some
Prince
really sick
Andrew
people.
one. I'm glad that you've come out with, and if people, if you've just joined, we've got Scottish Angela. Please, Angela, what's your YouTube?
It's Angela, a Scottish View.
Please, please, someone, if you can put it on there, yeah, and try and click on, you know, support us because YouTube is trying to shadow ban us because we're telling the truth. Angela's got breaking news, and we're finding out why. None of the media has reported about this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird to me. And obviously you won't get the other like channels that report on royalty and stuff. They're not going to do it either because
Mm-hmm.
like that's their bread
Money.
and butter, isn't it? Like
Thank you.
you know,
Money,
like,
money, money.
it-
Me and you don't make money, so
no,
people can
no,
sit there
I'm
and say, yeah.
demonetized. Do you know that? I hadn't even monetized my channel, and then I
Mm,
go to try and do it, and the bastards demonetized me.
babes, I
Because
was
like, fuck you.
monetized. I haven't been monetized since before COVID, do you remember? And
Yeah,
then obviously, you know, I do my merch and that. And I do think I do a lot of research, and a lot of times I do have to pay for information. So if I'm
Yeah,
paying, I'm not going to sit here every day working for free. Do you know where I'm coming
yeah,
from? And if I'm sitting there, and I do a lot of panels, I'll go on a lot. I'll go on the crime show panels. I'll go on the black tea section where we talk about and Jaguar rights and things like that. Not talking about her in a derogatory way, like
yeah.
whatever with me and Jaguar, but I haven't got beef with Jaguar like that. I don't think she
No,
likes me
I
because of
feel
her
like I
husband.
feel bad. I feel sorry for her. Like I
I
do believe
mean,
like
well, you
she's
know
good.
what? When I interviewed her husband, I wasn't even being nasty. I said, you must have loved
Yeah,
her to have married her. So, let's not disrespect the woman.
exactly,
Do you know where I'm
exactly.
coming from? So I
And she
wasn't
has
being
like
nasty.
I'll give her her due. She's like outed a lot of like the crap that's going on with in America regarding
It's
like
hard.
yeah, and it's dangerous as well. You know, like
Yeah.
you can get me killed for like out and stuff like that.
Ooh,
I mean, I think
everyone's
my
saying
channel
hello
got
to us.
demonetized because like I started like out. Yeah, if you go to my channel, you'll notice that I criticize a certain um peaceful religion.
I
So yeah,
know, but you know what? We've all got our own little beefs. I mean, every week I've got someone making a video talking about me. Every week. And I used to have like a couple of admins that I don't really talk to anymore. And
yeah.
I used to tell them like every
Hi,
morning I'm
Micah.
waking up and I know they was trying to be nice, but every morning I'm waking up and it's like, Shams, did you hear what so and so said about you? And I didn't. Obviously, I've got feelings. I'm still a human. Like when you were saying earlier, you know me personally, like Mika doesn't.
Yeah.
Deep down behind the scenes, I'm not what I portray online.
No, like we all play like as I said, like a character. Like this isn't
Thank
like what
you.
we're like behind the scenes. You have to like put on a certain kind of persona
Mhm.
because like you have to be strong to do like
And
YouTube.
behind the scenes, you are one of the nicest people,
Oh,
And
thank
what am I
you.
like behind the scenes? Tell the truth, like seriously.
That's really nice of you. Thank you.
What am I
Look,
like behind the scenes?
no, no, what you're super nice. Yeah,
I am calm
you're
as
super
fuck.
nice
I
and
don't
very
kick off at
calm.
anything.
Very, believe it or not, she's very calm. And rational and yeah,
I
and
make
she's got a
people
good
not
heart.
argue and see things in a different way because I'm like, you know what? Maybe not look at it in this way and think that someone hated you or hurt you.
I think
It's
it's like sad that if that people, because I've had it done to me, like people are making
I've
videos about you,
noticed and
and
it hurt me when I see
like
it happening to you. It
I
really
just
hurt me.
think like how dare you? Do you know what I mean? Like because they make videos about you as if they're
Yeah,
bloody
and there's
Jesus
only
Christ.
so much. There's only
Like
so
they've
much
got
you
no
can take.
flaws whatsoever,
Why
and
aren't they
like
making videos about Prince Andrew? Why aren't they making
exactly.
videos?
Do your jobs and make videos about Prince Andrew. It shouldn't take people like us who didn't even make who didn't really even make videos on the royals to let out this stuff.
Yeah,
But
and I'm glad
that'll
really that
that'll
you came out
affect you.
like,
That'll if they did do that, they'll lose subscribers because like
yeah,
people are um so I don't know what it is
embroiled.
like
They're so embroiled in argument. Oh my gosh, babes, I've seen about 20 cars drive past doing boy racing. And I know I used to do my girl racing, but now I'm old. I feel like a granny. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're going to crash. Don't do it. Sorry, I was really scared then. Like, oh my God, I went into mother mode. Like, what are they doing? Oh,
yeah, yeah.
it's
It's
good.
like I, yeah, it
And
does.
what do
Like
you think
I've seen
about?
like you've said, you've seen videos like made about me and like vice versa, and
I
it
have.
pisses me off because
Yeah.
like they don't know you, and
Well,
they're
it
just
winds
like
me up and it winds up your fans, your community. Call them
it
fans,
just
call them
got
community,
yeah.
whatever.
It,
Whatever it is to me, yeah. At first, you're like, oh, it's just people that you don't know. After a while, you see the same faces, same names, and they're supporting you. And that's a lot, man. It does mean a lot. I could sit
it's
here and I could tell how many people's business because I actually have tried.
yeah,
And despite we fall out, we make friends, we fall out. Shit happens.
yeah,
You can't
yeah,
always agree, but sometimes if that friendship's worthy or whatever, you'd salvage it. Do you know where I'm coming from? And we did that. And I'm glad
yeah.
actually because I found a beautiful friendship, and our friendship has lasted a couple of years,
It,
probably
it
a lot longer.
it wasn't for like lackey people trying to like you have
How
us arguing
many?
amongst each
Oh
other, you know,
gosh,
just because like we
they've
enjoy
done it
doing
with me
that.
and Mika.
Oh,
They've done it. Oh,
I was just
and this
looking
is
at
what
some
I'm
of the
saying.
comments. It
People
can't
get
that can't be
angry
being
with.
on social media. Yeah, she's right.
Oh, you're reading them.
Yeah. You've
I'm
got
glad
some
that you.
lovely subscribers, Shams. You really have.
You know what? That's one thing I say. I might not be blessed with the AdSense money and all that shit, but I tell you what, I'm blessed with good, strong people. I'm blessed with a good community that's stuck by me
Yeah.
through my breakdowns, through my happiness, my laughters, my fucking crying, my mistakes, everything. They've forgiven me. They've uplifted me. They've put me in my place when I needed it. Do you know where I'm coming from? And
Yeah.
when and they know when I'm saying certain things, Ange, if I'm saying listen to that, I need a fucking alcohol thing. God, just and the fact
You
is
do
they
learn
don't
like
judge me.
who
They
when you
don't
join
judge me.
like when I first joined like YouTube you have everybody like you do you I'm not saying you personally Ken because they
Yeah,
tried to
yeah.
like make us fight with each other but you do have people like sucking up your ass you do
Yeah, oh gosh, I
and
hate that because I'm like, just
uh,
be natural.
and then like a couple of weeks later they make videos about you like calling you every
Yeah,
name under the sun.
because I won't conform to what they want. They want me all the time. They get in my life and I'm nice to them. And I'll give them
Yeah,
5 minutes. Remember, I warned you, don't even give them 5 minutes. You give them 5 minutes and you know the next thing they do.
yeah, they
They,
backstab you.
yeah, because all they want is your attention. And you're not giving them what they want. So then they're like, well, what, you're not giving it me? I got this on you.
Yeah,
What the fuck have you got on me? You got nothing on me. Then they start telling lies and they start doing this, start turning your friends against you, start making videos. It's just how long, and how long have you known me now? The law. How many times have people done this to me?
yeah, look.
I'm not a newbie in the game, and that's what they don't understand. I can see the fuckery coming, and I'll just sit there and wait for them to fucking fall. I'll give
Yeah,
them,
I must
I'll give
admit,
them
I do
enough
get my
rope
pop.
to hang themselves.
I'll admit this. This is like a secret pleasure of mine. I do get my popcorn out and sit and like,
Hmm.
just like watch them all
I'll just
implode.
give them enough fucking rope to hang themselves because I don't know why
Yeah,
they think they're going to win. Because these people think, one thing I got to say as well, sis, when look, you watch shows, they look at, like you said earlier, like I said, it's a persona that people put on. And these people, they think that you're being, what's the word? Like whatever you portray on the show, like who the fuck is gonna sit there going, after you get comfortable, you do all that shit like I've done,
yeah,
me and you've done because we've built our community.
yeah.
But at first, you put on a show. It's like going in a relationship with the honeymoon period. You dress
Oh
up
yeah,
and you're like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you're at your best in it. Do you know where
Oh
I'm coming
yeah,
from?
yeah. And a lot of folk thought like I was a bit of a pushover, and I was because I was agreeing. Like I would
Yeah.
stick because I created my channel to like go against like the sugar bullies, you know. So I would stick
Hmm.
up for people, and then I
Yeah, I
realised
done the
quickly
same.
Like, not one of them, when it happened to me when I was getting bullied, like, not one of them stuck up for me. Not one of them.
I did.
You did, yeah, you did.
I can't.
But that's
And
when I
don't forget,
lost
I
it.
was the one
I
that
absolutely lost it. And then I was
they
like,
wanted
people were
me and
calling me
you to
crazy.
fall out. They even tried to play the race card between me and you because
Yeah,
you're
that's
blonde
the
and
furthest
you're
thing that
small
I
and
am is
pretty.
a racist, like, and
Yeah, because you're
that hurt,
blonde. Because you're blonde, small and pretty, and you're school-ish, so it was like, oh yeah, she's gonna be racist, and she thinks she's all that. And they try and make it like it was a competition. And I'm like, I'm dark, I'm black. Like, what the fuck are these people on? I
Yeah,
don't listen.
see,
I just
like,
want to report the news. I just want to report the news, cook my food, clean my yard. You know what I'm like. You know my
yeah,
standards. You know my standards.
yeah, yeah,
And my standards have gone downhill lately. I'm getting back to it, yeah. But you know what I'm like. And it's
yeah.
like, fucking hell. These people just read too much into it because once you come off YouTube, we get in our pajamas. We're normal human beings. We have to
Yeah,
still go to the
it
grocery
got me to
store.
the stage where, like, I didn't even want to do YouTube anymore because, like, it was way
Yeah.
too much. The bullying just was way out of hand, But that's when I snapped and my Scottishness came out, and I'm like, "Fucking
Yes.
come on, I'll come down there and beat the shit out of
You
you."
know, that's how they push you. And then they're like, this is what they're like. Angela, I really like you. And then you're like, oh, thanks. Oh, it's well, yeah, yeah. Angela, you didn't answer me. I was a bit busy. What do you mean you was a bit busy? Well, I was
Yeah,
thinking, do you know what I mean? And then next thing you know, the gaslighting and all that crap.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
they're making a video on you after they've took all your ideas. And anything you say about anyone, they'll be like, yeah, she was chatting about, yeah, she's doing this and she was doing that.
I've seen, and I won't mention who done it, but I've seen someone literally steal one of my videos, and
Yeah.
they silenced my voice and put their voice on top of it. And then I had, like, their subscribers come and say to me, "Why are you plagiarizing this person's?" And I was like,
Shut up.
"That video,
What?
not them."
Wow, yesterday I had, do you remember that jelly?
Really?
Yeah, not jelly from the black sector, jelly from, you remember the white one, the autistic one that was
No.
rubbing the thing with the teddy bear, her brother, and gave
Teddy
it back to her
bear?
brother.
Nah, see, nah, I'm not up to, like, date with, like, all, like, the
Oh gosh,
different.
sis, this happened last year, yeah. This girl
Yeah,
joined my channel and she said, I really like you, Shams. I'm like, okay. Then she got a bit love bombing. And then when I was a bit busy because, I'm a mom and all that shit.
yeah,
And, she's sitting there, I go to church and I clean the church and all that crap. And everyone's like, because she's autistic, she's not that stupid because this woman can operate a full life. If her mom and dad can go on holiday and leave her to look after her brother, she's really not that bad. And she doesn't know that I know about the spectrum. She doesn't even know what spectrum, if I'm even autistic. Do you know where I'm coming from?
yeah, yeah.
So because number one, they can use me being black. Black women are known as aggressive. I'm a lying. And then me, the attitude and all that. She's
Yeah.
trying to use that as a. I'm sitting here eating my Haagen Dazs and my cookie dough ice cream and she's bullying me after I've done swimming and clean the church with the autistic group.
I would be like, no, bitch,
While
you'd
she's
know it if
sitting
I was
there, this is
bullying
what
you.
she's doing. She's photoshopped my picture yesterday, put a fucking wig on it to try and take the piss out of me, and then sitting there
Really?
talking about, my life, taking the
That's
piss. And then
disgraceful.
she was doing it under about 5 fucking different names. And she's so fucking sheepy. The sheepy bitch left a fucking name on it. So yeah, all my admins got it, the screenshots and that. And yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? She phoned the police on me in December to say that I was threatening her with a rifle. So I'm not lying. Police come fucking banging down my
Ah,
door. So you know what? I literally phoned up the police. I've reported her because I'm not having it. She
I got
keeps
a
harassing
psychopath.
me. And everyone in and all them, everyone, I've got all their names, all their addresses. I'm not going to dox them because I'm not that bitch and I'm not stupid. But I know that
No.
they're watching right now. And I
I know.
know
Hi,
any
hi,
single
hi,
person
trolls.
in it, any single person that's watching us now, I'm telling you, I am going, well, I've actually reported them. I'm not even fucking lying. I'm done. Because I'm not playing, oh, she thinks she's a gangster. No, I don't think I'm a gangster. I don't do none of that shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I just sit here after I've done my live and clean my yard. I'm in pain a lot of the time, sis. I'll shit you fucking now.
Yes,
And
yeah.
the pain is immeasurable. And I'm trying to get my psyche up, my mental. And that's why I'm trying to keep myself away from people that are negative energy. And I'm trying
Oh,
to
yeah,
be
because it can
spiritual and
bring you down. It does. It
yeah.
affects you.
And it was lovely, when you came on and Penny Lane and that, and you made peace, and there's so many people that came on my show, and they're making peace, and I'm thinking this is what it's about.
Yeah, she's
We
nice, her,
don't
isn't
know,
she? Penny Lane's nice. She's
yeah,
a nice
we don't
person.
know each other, none of us really. We don't know our
No.
personal life. I don't know the struggles you've been through. You don't know mine. You can tell me bits, but you don't have to. You know what I mean? Divulge into everything, and people don't know what we're going through on a daily.
Yeah. The hardest bit I think for me is like when like my twin sister died and like the bullying continued. I'm like, give me a
They were
fucking break,
vile to
like I've
you
just lost
then.
my sister.
I was so shocked. That was your twin sister. And
Yeah. The
your
best bit as
twin,
well, like I had a dream the night before that my sister had died, and I
you're
woke up like the next
joking.
day, just thinking it was a dream, and then I got the call, and I was, yeah,
Oh, sis, I've broken my fucking heart. I'm sorry.
oh
But
no,
that's
it's like,
really, no, man, my heart just went down like heavy. Like,
oh,
that
I
is
didn't mean to bring
shit.
anybody down or anything like that,
No,
like,
you know what? We're a community. It's better to, I like when we're open. Do
yeah,
you know what I mean? What's the point in
yeah.
hiding? Like, what the fuck have
And
we
the
got to
other thing
hide?
that got me is when like people started like contacting my kids.
Yeah. Oh gosh, you daughter. Oh, that was
That
bad.
was
Trying to turn
that
them
was
against you. Do you
that was
remember?
that was out of order.
You know what? I actually made a video about that, about you, and I was like, that was sick because me and you wasn't even talking then, and I was like, because do you remember?
No, I don't think we
The
were.
no, and I even said, you know what? Angela, if you're watching this, I know you might not like me, but you didn't get to know me. That's what I said. And I says, but they're sickening that they're bringing your children into it. And that's
Yeah,
one thing I do not
my
want.
kids like they're not like on YouTube or anything
You
like
see, like
that.
mine, yeah.
They're
That's
not
our
public like your
lives.
kids, like your daughters and stuff like that. They're not on YouTube. You know what I mean?
How
So like,
long? My
fucking
children have
how?
been on. I've been doing YouTube since Lexi was about 9 years old, 8 or so. She was in that primary school opposite. She's done high school and she's in college now. And who's seen, apart from private, like me and you've seen a picture, but who's seen my daughter on YouTube ever, or my son, ever?
No, I haven't. And you've got your daughter's beautiful.
Never.
She really is.
You've heard her
But
voice, you can hear her
I've
in the
never seen.
background. Never.
Yeah,
I
I've never
won't
seen
put
her
my
like sit down
no,
and do a video or that with you. Same with
no.
my kids, like I've never seen. So like when people like
Yeah, because your daughter's been
that's crossing
on.
a line.
Your
It's
daughter's
like
been on to support you, and I don't think did she put her face? She didn't.
no, no.
She
What
didn't.
crossed the line for me was like you get like people saying, don't bring my kids into it. How dare you
And then
like
they bring
mock
yours
my
in.
children yet? You hypocrite bastards like did it to me. You know?
You couldn't make it up. Don't bring more kids. You don't know who I am. Well, hold on. You just fucking. Told my
Eh,
business, and I told you personal. They chatted shit, bullshit on top of it.
yeah.
Like, what have I've had it done every fucking week. Someone makes a video of me. I don't even leave my fucking yard, and when I do, I only fucking walk the canal. If that, mate, I only done it for you know what reasons, but anyway.
Well, I've not personally I've not seen any, and I wouldn't watch them if I had because I know what they're saying is a lot of shit, you know. So I wouldn't support that.
I don't watch no one that talks hate on me like that anymore.
No, there's
Like,
no
it's
point because
painful. I do
it
watch
just
some of them. Some of them I do. I can't lie. I'm serious. Like, but you
oh
know,
yeah,
when it
I've
comes
done
to
it
certain
myself.
clues,
I have done it myself, and then
yeah,
what I'll do
it,
is the anger builds, so then I'll just jump on
yeah,
YouTube and do the exact same as them.
yeah,
Like,
and
yeah,
then I
yeah,
look like an
piece of
idiot, and that's
shit.
exactly what I want. And then they do a video going, "I see, I told you, this is exactly what she's like." And oh
Yeah.
god, here we
Yeah, you're
go.
right. And then they're like, yeah, we told you she was crazy. Yeah, but you
Hmm.
goaded me into it.
Yeah, they actually set you up for a fall. They know what they're doing.
Like, say what you want about me, you're probably the same, but don't
Yeah.
bring your family into it, you know, or your
Don't
kids
bring
and
my
that.
kids into it. Don't bring, you know, anything like it's just ridiculous at this point that people do that.
It's sad, because it's for content. Like, my family isn't content, and I'm not content, and you're not content.
Thank you.
Why don't you
Here's the
do your
thing, this is
job
the
and
job. To me, YouTube is a hobby to some people. YouTube isn't a hobby to me. I work
yeah,
hard to get information. To me, it's kind of like a job. It's past a hobby. I have worked years to build a community. I've
yeah,
got to know people and their personal lives and their families behind the scenes. I've supported people as well as them supporting me. They've been through me, gone through hospital, been, you know, my baby father drama, new boyfriends, you know, all the highs and the lows and finances. Am I lying? My decorating, starting new shit. Do you know where I'm coming
yeah.
from? And ideas. You lot have helped me through a lot. We fell out, we made friends, we've grown together. And it's been a fucking good journey. A good and it's people take it lightly when they come in.
Yeah. And sometimes, you want to, share your life, with your subscribers and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But then
And then they
other
judge you
people
for it,
will
like
use that
newcomers judge
against you,
you. Yeah. Like
you know?
you're rare or something. I'm like, well, you know what? Actually, to me, sometimes my YouTube people are my fucking family now. As
It's
stupid
like,
as it sounds.
and it's like a form of therapy, isn't it? Like, just
Yeah.
sitting chatting and, uh, um,
Let me nodding here, like you can see me. You know, when you're sitting there, I'm like, yeah, man.
yeah. Yeah, I feel like that.
Oh,
It's
God.
like a form of therapy, like when you need to sometimes to vent, you know. But
Yeah.
then other people use that against you and make out like
It's
you're
nice,
crazy and stuff
though.
like that.
Yeah, they do, Ange.
And that's sad. It really is. And it
Mm.
annoys me like the toxic people are the ones that seem to get ahead the most, you know.
Yeah. And they're
But I'd
trying,
rather have my integrity than
yeah,
be sat there like a sheep, you know,
faking.
like telling people what they want to hear.
Yeah, faking it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, you know what? This ain't Big Brother house. I can't fake it.
yeah,
I genuinely,
absolutely.
there's only so much you can fake before reality comes out. And I can't
That's why
fake.
I had to stop making videos on Harry and Meghan because I was literally
Same here.
faking it because I think the two of them are the most boring people in the world.
Do you know where I'm coming from? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Same here though. I shit you not, it was like it got to the point where I couldn't even listen to people that was talking about her. And not because of them people per se, but it was just, too much. Like Megan and Harry drama. And I was like, how much can you say that we don't already know? We already know that she's ratchet.
Exactly. Like,
It's just
if Meghan
repetitive.
Markle farts, you can guarantee there's like 5 channels upload just to tell us
Yeah.
if she farted.
Saying the same shit in a different way.
Yeah.
And it's like, so this is why I like certain channels. Like, Raquel, she doesn't always come on all the time, but when she does try and do it. She's very polite. I'm very surprised that she actually likes me.
Oh, Michelle, I don't know if I know
No,
that
not
channel.
Michelle. Kat. I do like Michelle
Oh,
actually.
Michelle. Yeah,
Yeah,
Michelle.
and I like
Michelle, like, I'll say this about
Cout.
Michelle. Michelle doesn't take shit from anybody. It's like she
No,
does call them out, eh?
I
She
do.
really does.
Yeah, and people have tried turning me against her, and I'm like, I don't know, Michelle. I like that. I like. Do you know where I'm coming from? Why are people
Yeah.
doing that?
She is a good person, like Michelle, I'll say that. Like,
Like people
um,
don't. You know what I mean? They want me to. I don't know. I ain't interested in all that drama.
yeah. My
I'm too
my
old
advice
for
would
it.
just be like, just ignore them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Our content's like good enough, like without having to like get
Oh,
involved in all
good. And
the
that's what they
bullshit. You know?
do. As soon as we say, oh, we got a this is why I do a lot of live shows spontaneously. Because if you turn around and you put a title out, there'll be about 10 people trying to sabotage you within the first 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, definitely,
And
definitely.
before you even started, they're like, fuck you, Angela. Let's talk about your kids. Oh, gosh, here we go. And then now they're triggering you. They do it with me.
Yeah, it used to trigger me big time, but now I'm just like, they don't pay my bills, they don't contribute anything to my
Exactly.
life, they
Even
don't do
people in my
jack
personal
shit for
space,
me, you know?
people in my personal space have done it as well. Oh
Yeah.
my
The only
gosh.
thing they can do is like turn subscribers against you. And if these subscribers choose to leave and go with like the what I call the drones,
Hold
um,
on. I think
hasta la vista. Bye.
Herbs and Herbs has just given me something. And you know what? I did want to respect her because I didn't want to fall out with her.
Who?
Herbs and Herbs. She's a YouTuber and I genuinely did like her. She helped me out in hospital, man. Do you
Oh,
remember when
I
I was
don't
in
know that
hospital and
channel
I phoned
either.
you?
I need
I
to
think
like
that's
get.
her.
I need to get
Her
up to
name
date with
is
like all the
Herbs
different
and
channels.
her name is Herbs, and she really is a good YouTuber. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
And it's like when people, I'm not gonna mention anything, but like I've even said for a few months, I didn't want to fall out with her, and I'm never gonna slag her off because she done me right. I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie.
yeah,
Yeah, but Angela, it's the same with you. When I tried to reach out, do you remember? And I was like, I'm not the person that they're portraying to you.
yeah,
I'm not that person. And I don't like when
yeah.
people
They
do that
literally
and you
tried to
get
like kick off
betrayed.
like some kind
Yeah,
of like race war between us, and I'm
yeah.
like, what
And
the
they were
hell is going
telling,
on
he was
here?
telling lies. About someone was telling lies about her to me. And I'm glad that I found out that they was telling lies about her and trying to make her out to be something she wasn't.
That's sad,
And
isn't it? Like that
she was going
people.
through something personal, which I
Yeah,
don't need to disclose. I think she's disclosed anyway on her channel. I don't know, so I don't really want to say.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
trying to destroy our relationship. You know what I mean?
I,
And mine.
yeah,
And I
I
find,
think that's
now I
sad.
know.
Like,
Yeah, I
do
found
people
that
not have like
disgusting. So
anything
I'm
better?
hoping that she's watching and her partners know that she really isn't that person. And I
Yeah,
really did think about her and the person she was looking after.
I think it's sad that people have got such mundane, sad, pathetic lives that they need to
Yeah,
like shit
the
star
lie after lie after
and
lie.
lie. Yeah, and try and
Do you know how
twist
many times
people against each other.
sorry to be overpowering. I'm so sorry, Ange, because you know
Oh
I'm
no,
doing
you're
it.
fine.
But do you know how many times I've looked at when you scroll through uh, YouTube and it
Yeah,
comes up like you probably see mine, like Shams has done a live, whatever. But
yeah.
you do post a lot, innit? Like the polls instead of video. Like I would do lives, but you do polls. Does that
Yeah,
make
I'd like
sense?
to like do more videos and stuff like that, but I'll have to admit it, I'm a bit of a lazy bitch with the editing and stuff.
Listen, my fucking foot has been killing me. And then, my knee, I broke it a couple of years ago. And I even a couple of, it was half his 18th. Gosh, the fucking bet. Was it the 18th? I think it was half his 17th, actually. Because I remember documenting it. I document everything.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
It's a good video diary, isn't it?
Every day I'm like, I'm going off YouTube, I'm deleting everything. I delete halfway through and then I fall asleep.
I
It's
do
like just
that. I'll do a live and then I'll be like, oh shit, like if I said it in offensive and I'll delete it, eh?
well, I
Because
think
guaranteed someone's going to use it. So that happened to me
against
actually.
me, yeah. Oh gosh, it happens every day to me, sis, don't worry.
I done a live and some people clicked an unflattering image of me and put it on X and then tried to like,
They didn't.
yeah, they did.
You know what? I'm on X, but I don't go on X. I'm on everything, Rumble, the lot, Discord. I don't go
I'm on
on none
X,
of
but
them.
I don't follow any like the royal channels or anything like that. I follow like
I don't follow no
political
one. I
kind of
don't follow
stuff.
nothing. I've even deleted, like, remember the last time I got arrested? It was like, oh
No, I
God,
didn't know that.
oh babes, I'm always getting arrested. I ain't naughty anymore. I'll shit you fucking now.
Wink, wink.
Until I need to be. Fucking. Nah, my brother, Tom, he came here today. My white brothers.
Yeah.
I was on the phone to Ashley this morning and I was on the phone to Mika, Stu, then that Tom come round because he knows I was pissed off. And these white man sees, my brother, the one that's been macheted off, he's white, yeah, big
Yeah.
fucking fat belly. I hope he ain't watching my show. But he's got this big fat fucking white belly out, yeah, and all the girls around here love him because he smells. You seen him? You know which one? Mate, if he saw you, he'd be fucking babying you off.
Oh no, I don't think
I
I
was
could. Oh
thinking,
no more
I'll be
kids
like,
for
mate, I
me.
have to keep my friends away. I'll fucking shit, Anyways, he's come round. I was asleep. He's knocked on the door. The baby's answered. And she's like, the dog's at the top of the stairs. He's away. And I was like, who's that? I went, it's Uncle Tom, Mum. Have you got a fag? And he wants to read that. I was like, are you fucking mad? And then it was like, the dog is a chihuahua, babes. The chihuahua that he bought me and he's scared of me. This big fucking 6 foot man is scared of a fucking 1 foot. And I mean, this chihuahua is literally like 1 centimeter long.
You dirty chihuahua.
He bought it me.
I love a wee
And,
chihuahua.
well, he's got a sausage dog and he's got Johnson the cat that my brother
Yeah.
Stu didn't want. Oh, fucking hell. And then that one that ate my fucking expensive shoes is dead. That fucking pug dog. Do you remember that black one?
I had a
That
dog
black
like that
pug.
done that. Ate a pair of really
Oh,
expensive Burberry shoes. Oh my god! I wanted to sell that thing to the butcher. You're going to the sausage factory, you little bastard.
you know, we love him, but we fucking
Yeah.
hate him. Do you know what I'm saying? They're a fucking pain in the arse. These freaking animals, but we love him. But you know what? It's
Yeah.
better than that animal Prince Andrew, isn't he?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Then,
pictures of you really need to watch, like, oh sorry, I was eating a, excuse me.
babes, I'm sitting here trying to suck through this straw, and it's fucking, these straws aren't plastic anymore. They're made out of paper, and it keeps going fucking soggy.
Well, there's pictures of Andrew that they've caught him like waving away like this girl. I think she was about 14 or something like that. We'll say allegedly. And he's
Yeah.
standing at the entrance of Epstein's mansion, and you can see like he's not wearing anything. Well, he's topless, and he's
Ugh.
hiding behind the door with his creepy face,
Stop
like
it.
waving this girl off.
Listen to this, yeah. So, listen to this, Ange. So,
Mm,
I was watching this young lad. You know, when you go through YouTube shorts and it's a bit like TikTok short. I don't know. I
yeah,
remember going through TikTok years ago, yeah. But I haven't been on TikTok for a couple of years. I ain't gonna fucking lie. But anyway, since I've been arrested, like I said,
yeah.
like literally when they took me away, not arrested as in like come to my yard. I mean arrested like they literally took me away, kind of arrested, but fucking. But anyways, this is this. So they were, it's my fucking next door neighbours. No. Anyway, sorry sis. You know me, I get distracted with my head.
Yeah.
So what's that make us say? Oh, I like Raw Griffs. Was it Raw Griff that made that cartoon on me? I loved it.
Yeah, she's a good researcher. She really is.
I really like her. I
Yeah,
shit
I
you
do as
fucking
well.
mouth.
And I like
She's
the
another
fact
one I
like
like.
she's not like she's not a zombie. So, and she calls out
Yeah.
like the fact that Charles is like part of the WEF, and how connected like he is to like all these globalist elites and stuff. So I do like
I
that
love
about her.
what you said about him being Islamic. Because what the fuck's that about? Did you know? You lot think this happened recently, innit? Hands,
1996. So which means
thank you.
if Charles
This
is
man's
a
been doing
Muslim,
this for years. He's
yeah. So
converted to
Charles,
Islamic for fucking years.
I mean, like it's
Babes,
like why does
babes,
like London
listen,
celebrate?
can I go for a
Cel-
wee wee and you tell everyone this? While I go, let
yeah,
me go for a quick wee wee. 2
yeah.
seconds, I'm done for
It's
a
like
fucking minute.
why does like London just celebrate Ramadan? Why like so like let's like go through the story. So in 1996, Charles, this mufti came forward saying that Charles had converted to Islam. Then we see tons of pictures of Charles and all that Islamic gear. I'm surprised he's not got like Camilla wearing a burqa yet. So, but maybe in time. Um, then we see like his posts on X. None of them are to do with Christianity, and then we have to remember like Charles is supposed to be the head of the Protestant Christian Church, right? Yeah, he never wishes anyone like happy Easter. It's all about Ramadan and Eid. Then think about like the first time ever, and they had a fest. They had an Islamic festival, and was it St James's Palace or Windsor? I can't remember exactly where we have to hear that "Whoa, Allahu Akbar," that fucking wailing that they do, and then so yeah, he had that, and then we had him and Camilla packing dates. Then Yeah, so if this is true, and there's a lot more like evidence that points towards this being true. So if this is true, like I don't care about someone else's faith. Like if they want to like be a Muslim, if they want to be a Jew, they want to be a Christian, like that's up to them. The problem I have with Charles is the king and the head of the Christian church. Therefore, he needs to fuck off and step down because we cannot have a Muslim
Thank you.
as head, as monarch of Britain.
Exactly, and I fucking agree.
And then other countries have seen it as well.
This is a bad time because any other white woman has said that she's racist.
No, I'm not.
That's
honestly.
how they're going to come across, and I'm glad that Angela's coming to Black Person's channel because everyone fucking knows, yeah, I ain't playing fucking games. It is what it is. Charles, why are you hiding that you're Islamic? Everyone fucking knows that you're Islamic.
Yeah.
Like, on a fucking meal with your Tampax missus.
I mean, like, as I said, like, look what they had. They had an iftar in the palace, and as I said, they're doing that wailing thing. You know that?
Wow.
It's like fucking cats screaming in your ears.
What the?
So yeah, they had that in the last.
Don't mind, but it ain't from. It's not my. You know me. I always think.
States this is a Christian country.
Yeah, I'm not gonna denounce Jesus just to make everyone else happy.
No, I'm not denouncing Jesus to follow in a literate caravan
to make everyone else happy.
Let's think like about who Muhammad was, right? Muhammad was an illiterate.
You can love Muhammad if they're into Muhammad. That's fair play. You know, I've got Muslim friends, Islamic friends. I've got fucking Jewish friends. You know what I mean? I'm a Church of England, and I was born in Jamaica blood. Do you know where I'm coming from? And you're Scottish blood.
Church of England's like in America as well. Like,
do you know look how many people we got on here from all over? Mixed race, fucking black, white, everything. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I'm alone though. Africans a lot. We're all different religions, but you know what? We got respect.
It pisses me off when I hear like JD Vance, like the vice president of America, say like, Britain will be, and a lot of people are saying that, the first Islamic country in the West.
Angela, can I stop you, but let me just say something, yeah. England is known as a Christian country, not even a Catholic, a Christian, am I lying?
No.
And England owns you. Do you know what I mean? And they own even the own part of Ireland, and Ireland is mostly Catholic. Hold on, is Charles Catholic or fucking Christian? What is he? He's Catholic, isn't he? Yeah, because his mom said he couldn't marry again and all that shit. Yeah, man's Catholic.
No, because mine's Henry VIII, like, separated away from the Catholic Church to marry Anne Boleyn, so they created the Protestant religion. It's still Christianity.
That's about.
Huh?
I didn't know that. Shut the back door. What?
Because, like, you can't get... Yeah, so that was Henry VIII that did that.
Say it again. Go, rewind. Let's do it, Craig Davey. Go on.
All right, Henry VIII wanted to divorce his Catholic wife, so he broke away from the Catholic Church of the Pope. She was a Spanish woman, Catherine.
Which one?
No, it wasn't Catherine. Her name was Catherine or something.
There's about 3 of her.
I had 7 of them.
About 3 Catherines and about fucking 1 random Mary bitch or something.
But he wanted to marry Anne Boleyn because, like, the Pope said no. Henry VIII denounced the Catholic Church, and he still kept being a Christian. But then that's where Protestantism started.
Oh my gosh. So, I'm flabbergasted. I shit you fucking not. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm alive.
So, um, but yeah, but at the end of the day, he's still Christian. So, and he's the
Babes, I got loads
and
of
I
questions to
wanted to
ask
have in
you.
his coronation speech, defender of the faith. Now,
Oh, where's Angela gone?
Islam, because there's some Islamic dilemma. Because in Islam, they don't.
And stop. Repeat that because they just cut you off. The motherfuckers cut you off. Repeat that.
All right, you cannot be a Christian and believe in Islam because there's something called the Islamic dilemma. Islam does not believe that Jesus was crucified. They think that Allah, so they believe that he was going to get crucified, but Allah swooped down with an angel, carried Jesus off to heaven, and put somebody on the cross in Jesus' place. Now, Jesus died to so we could get, you know what I mean, for our sins.
I don't understand why Jesus died.
He died
Why
he
would I
died
kill
like
my kid to make you? Like, do you not think that God? I believe in God, and I'm sorry to say it. I will have to suffer the punishment when I get to heaven, and God knows.
no, because that's why Jesus died. As long as you
do you
believe
not
in
think God's a
Jesus,
narcissist?
as long as you believe in Jesus, you're going to go to heaven. Like you
I
can only
believe in
get to the
Jesus,
Father.
but I
There's
don't.
like passages
don't.
in the Bible that says you cannot. The only way to get to the Father is through the Son, so through Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. But
You know,
in
whenever I say
Islam,
Jesus,
so
hold my
Islam,
hand.
the Islamic dilemma is this, right? So we'll even just take it for their book, the Quran, right? In the Quran, it says that a Jewish person came to Muhammad because he's white, because of adultery, and Muhammad says to him that he can't judge. They've got to judge through the Torah, and then the same thing happened with Christians, and he says you have to do any punishment through the book that God has already given you, right? And then also in the Quran, it says that no one can change the word of Allah, aka God. But then the Muslims will say that the Bible was corrupted, so it's fake. But in the Quran, it says that no one can change the word of God. So if you're a Christian, that means that the only true faith is Christianity and Islam is false.
But
it's really like philosophical, and it's a lot to go into.
It's a different subject, yeah. Do you know Kanye West's ex, Amber Rose? She came out and she said we're all sisters, like black sisters. Well, I don't think she said black. Forgive me for that.
Yeah.
I think she said we're all sisters, and I call you sis. And me and you in colour are polar opposites. I'm lying.
Yeah, but we're sisters in Christ.
Yeah, but listen
both
to
Christians.
this. So if they're all saying we all came from the motherland, why are they saying that? Well, where did white people come from there?
It's because
they're trying to say that only black people come from the motherland.
Civilization started in Africa. That's true. Christianity started in
that
Africa.
White people come from Africa too. Hold on. Does that not mean white people came from Africa too? Then?
Yeah, but as evolution happened, so when people started leaving because of the sun and the climate and stuff like that, that's why skin colours changed, because to adapt to their environment.
Biology. Thank you.
Yeah.
If people understood biology and you go to different climates to adapt, they'll realise that's why people move to different countries. And then when you look at the tectonic plates, in geography, you realize that over the years, every few years, over the years, the tectonic plate underneath the sea moves. So, what could be England now in a thousand, well, say 100,000 years, could be Africa. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah, well, at one point, like all the continents, like all were joined together, and but
Thank
because, as
you.
you say, like the
It
moving of like
erodes.
the tectonic plates and stuff like that, they separated, you know. So
Yeah,
that's why in Africa you'll get like in southern Africa you'll get people with like more like darker skin, you know, like you've got that and a
yeah.
blue tint and stuff, beautiful coloured skin, absolutely stunning.
But
And
I
then
think
as you go
everyone's
more into
beautiful
North
though.
Africa, their skin gets lighter.
Yeah, and it's like Ethiopia. Everywhere you go, people adapt to their conditions, and that is
Mhm.
literally like when you look at not even psychology, like so, it is a bit of psychology, but it's also sociology, where it's
Yeah.
like you know what I'm gonna say. Do you know what I mean? It's literally like either it's in your DNA or it's either in where you is adapting, or it could be both mixed together.
Yeah. It all
You
goes
know
back
what
to
I'm
like what they call the
sorry.
hunter gatherers kind of thing. So
Yeah,
some stayed in Africa, hunters left, went to Europe, because they found like a hunter gatherer a corpse in England, and he was dark skinned with blue eyes.
really? Oh god. Well, do you reckon that? Like going back to what I just said, do you remember the tectonic plates and how they move, like the shift every 130? And like you were saying, things erode. Like England used to be bigger than it was, and it was connected to France at one point. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Another
you're right.
country.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you look at that kind of history, the reality of history, do you think like you you could
In
walk from here?
Scotland, they've actually found tropical plants and stuff like that.
Really?
So,
Because in
yeah,
England
so these
they have
islands
as
used to be
well.
part of a tropical climate, which is crazy, isn't it? Like to like think about
Yeah,
that.
because Scotland's known as being very cold.
Yeah, yeah. They found,
That's
yeah,
really
like
shocked me.
tropical plants. So it's crazy to like think of like about it.
Yeah.
Like history's amazing. I love like everything to do with history. Like always like, do you believe in like things like aliens and stuff like that?
I do actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I've always said to people, don't look at aliens like excuse me. Just those grey creatures that they show you in the media.
Yeah, the greys. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Do
do
you
believe they
think
are
like that
great.
these
But
are? Do you
the
believe like
actual
these? This was
word,
a civilization that was like maybe here before humans,
well, yeah, when you look at like the Egyptian
or
pyramids,
did
like if we go deep
if they come
into it,
from another planet?
babes, I don't just think it's other planets. I think that people can move into different realms and different dimensions. And I think they've stunted us a
Oh
bit.
yeah, yeah. You've got to like research and
Yeah, you got to research and you
something called
can't. I think we're living in a simulation sometimes. Well, I don't know. It's not a simulation like people think. Like,
dimensions and stuff like that. Yeah,
yeah, and it's very easy to get to them.
yeah. See if you read. There's a great thing to read. It's called the Emerald Tablets of.
I think I've actually got that book, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah. There's like a great thing that you can read called the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. It
I
explains like
genuinely think I've
how
got it. I don't know. I probably
uh,
haven't.
what it
Angela, they're
it's it's
cutting you
it's
off.
it's thousands of years. It predates the Bible by tens of thousands of years.
I don't believe a lot of the things that the Vatican comes uh, with, because I do think
And it describes
that
like
they've been hiding a lot.
the floods. They are.
I think they're hiding a lot.
Is that better?
Yeah. Sorry.
Hello?
Sorry. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Angela, I can hear you. I'm going to text her now. I think her phone's kind of
Yeah,
messing. Oh, I can hear you.
I
Can you
do.
hear me?
I do. Yeah.
Hello? Oh, gosh. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, because there's like manuscripts of the Bible that are still in Africa.
Yeah.
The
Oh, really?
yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought I knew that the first one that was hidden. Oh gosh, my thoughts.
I'm
In
here.
caves. Sorry. In caves
Can
and
you hear
things
me?
like that. Yeah, I just
Hello?
saw five. I can hear
Can you hear
you.
me?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm back. Okay, sorry, I was
Yeah.
like sitting having a big conversation to myself there. You start doing that when you do YouTube, don't you? Because you're sitting in a room on your own. You start like talking to yourself.
Mate,
like, like
you
you've
know,
got
when
a
you're
split
talking to
personality.
people, you're even talking like you're on YouTube, innit?
Yeah.
You're nuts.
I know, like
Oh,
people must
God.
think you're nuts. Like, see when you're doing like vlogs and stuff, and you're sitting talking to
Seriously,
yourself, people must think like, "What is this bitch on here? Like, she
mate.
got mental health
Oh,
disorder
shit,
or something."
sometimes when I walk in the streets and I wanted to do a live, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't do it because people think I'm fucking not recording.
Oh,
Being
I
all
used to be
animated.
embarrassed to do it, but now, like, now, no, nah, I don't care. Someone asked, I'm like, yeah, I've got multiple personality disorder. I just talk to like all the voices in my head.
Oh, gosh. Sis, oh, God. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The
Oh
best
my
friends
God,
you can ever have is the voices in your head.
mate, you know
At least
what?
they don't betray you.
I wish anxiety
Yeah.
just killing me. Yeah. I shit, anxiety kicks in with me every fucking day. But you know what?
Oh,
I'm
I've got
learning every
terrible.
day. I'm trying to be patient.
Yeah. I'm the same. I've got terrible anxiety. Terrible
Yeah,
anxiety.
my PTSD is kicking in all the time, and I'm trying my fucking best, man. And
Yeah.
yeah, and I enjoy doing YouTube. Like, I can't say it, but if well, I can't say counselors and that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Then when I'm like, I'm gonna give up, even they're like, don't give up YouTube because that's the only thing that's fucking saving you, bitch.
But
Right.
sometimes, like, you feel like, do you ever feel like, oh, it's not worth it sometimes? Like, all
Yeah,
the
every
drama
day,
and the shit
sis.
that comes
You
along
don't know
with
what
it.
I go through. Every day I hate myself. It's not.
Oh, you too, Dan.
So yeah, it's so I've tried to grow like as a better person. And when I'm angry, it's like people they judge me off what they see on here. And they don't really want to get
Yeah,
to know the real me. And it's like, when you
yeah,
meet the
same,
super, it's not I'm not a
same.
superstar or nothing. But you know, sometimes
that's
when
what
you see someone's
triggers me as
persona,
well.
yeah, they think that's you all the time. And they're like, yeah, this is what I'm going to be. Like, for example, can I just tell you a breaking news? So, Kai Sanat, he's a YouTuber, well, a vlogger, one of them. He's one of us. And he's world famous, yeah. So he has a lot of superstars and that coming on his shows, yeah, and in between us. And someone turned up someone, you know, sometimes you can have people that are on your channel all the time. And then some are just in between and some only come once a year. Well, this one, he's on all the time, which is all good. I've got my all the time ones and I ain't gonna
Who's
fucking
that?
lie. I love my all the time ones. Do you know what I mean?
All right.
But you know when people are coming all the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, and they're coming in and it makes me feel safe, like a safety net when I'm doing YouTube. And then Kai Cenat, I don't watch the younger ones. This one's for our kids. Do you know what I mean? And you know our kids' age, and can you hear me?
Yeah.
You know one of them ones. So, anyways, tell me when you're flaking out because people. Angela's got an illness, so have I, and we can flake out at any time. I'm not lying. But God bless her for being here.
News or something?
But this Kai Cenat, one of his fans. Oh, sorry, there's a time elapse. Kai Cenat has been stalked by someone, and this fan, it was like, imagine me and you talking every day, and this man's just sat up at his yard, took off his mate, like proper gone nuts. Like, yeah, I bought you popcorn. Not in a nuts way, but weird. And then, where, you know, at the point, he's thinking that him and Kai's and I can just sit there chilling. And Kai's like, listen, I've just finished filming like 7 hours of live streaming. I'm going bed and that, you know what I mean? And they don't think that we've got a life.
Yeah, they
like
want
when
you
you
to keep
finish
going.
YouTube, I want to go and have a fucking shit. I want to go and look after my kids, look after my dad. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, these people. This is why I'm like, I have to make a distance with some people, man. They get too poisonous.
Yeah, you do get people that think they know you.
Yeah.
And like people like that can be scary because like
they don't realise how they scare you.
Why are you getting yourself so invested like in someone
like,
you don't
what the fuck?
know, you know, like you're
what I mean?
crossing a line.
And then they get angry with you for not reciprocating.
Like, don't get me wrong, like I've met some amazing people through YouTube, but I've met some crazy
Thank you.
fuckers as well. Like,
oh shit, you know, I've met some fucking crazy morphos.
Yeah.
And
one of the drawbacks of doing YouTube is like you're gonna same nothing like that, but by God, like these people fucking need locked away in a mental asylum. Like these people
shit, you know, they act like they're normal and they're fucking weird as fuck. You know what I mean? I can't, like, they put on a persona and try and act like you. And they're fucking weird as fuck.
Yeah.
And I think, well, why don't you just act normal in the first place? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just be you. And
They're
then
easy to
me,
clock as
I
well, you
can't.
know, like if you watch just 5 minutes and you'll notice like, yeah, this
Yeah.
person's a nutter.
You know, yeah.
Like, I'm
And
out
the thing
here.
is, you know, with me, I'll just sit there playing with her until I get bored. And I'll call them out on their bullshit and
Yeah.
then call them out. Then they're like, no, 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 no. Yeah, you are. Like, doing that. Man, I haven't even just got the t-shirt. I got the jumper. I got this. I got that. The other. You name it.
Yeah. The thing is, people that that are crazy genuinely don't know they're crazy.
I fucking know
they
it.
believe they're sane.
Mate. And then
You
they
know.
call you out with their fucking bullshit lies.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a few like that I've seen like that, and I'm thinking, like, how the hell can you
How
act
the hell
like
does it
that
get through life? Like,
after like there's just some things I've seen it, and I'm like, how the hell how did you act like that after something?
and you
You
know
know,
what? If you on
like I
YouTube,
just
we're gonna continuously get it. You know we had one, like I
couldn't
said,
do
that
that. Like,
John, that Jennifer. She
I don't know,
made
and maybe it's like as well. Some people are literally addicted
babes. They're cutting you out.
to like addicted to like the adoration that they get for YouTube. You
Yeah,
know.
they're addicted. They're like, I don't want no. You know, and then I'm like, you do. You want the attention,
Yeah.
and they're using us
What
for the
you
attention
you
because I
think
can't
she's
get it
like
myself.
a proper nutter? No, is that
There's a
better?
lot. I don't even want to say any
Yeah.
names on here.
Some people get addicted to the attention, though. To, you
Yeah.
know, like when you've got like
I
yeah,
tell
when
you
you've got
what,
like
the
people saying,
drain is
"Oh,
so,
I love you. You're the best
yeah,
thing in the world."
it's draining
What's that?
because you know it's fucking fake, and you're like, what does
It
it
must
even
be
do?
draining because Micah's right.
Like they think they're
Emotional
the only ones that
vampires.
they're selling
Yeah, that's exactly what they are. And it's sad.
They're
It's
not the
so
first, and they
sad.
ain't gonna be the last. Exactly.
You
Fucking
know, like
bored after a while. Tell me something new. Do you know what I mean? One of them ones. Like
I
fucking
know.
hell. They think they're the most amazing person that come along.
What's the most like craziest story like you've heard like someone make a video about with the royal family?
With the royals.
Yeah, like they've
Uh,
actually like made a video about it.
I don't know because someone about me, like nothing to do with me.
No,
I've seen some people make things about Queen Elizabeth being Elizabeth, which is crazy. It's not crazy for me to be call me
I've
crazy
seen people
because I
making
kind of
videos
believe
about
it.
Charles being a vampire.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Because there is a Count Dracula, and the
And
media
he's
painted
related,
Count
yeah.
Dracula. He did drink blood, but he wasn't a fucking bastard.
Yeah.
So there was a real Count Dracula, and he was really related to him. But the
Yeah,
truth
Vlad the Impaler.
was,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but
I'm not
Queen
lying.
Elizabeth being a lizard, yeah, that's a bit far, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, because I
you know the
kind of believe
craziest
it, but
ones
I
I've heard is
go
like
on.
the craziest ones like I see are the people that believe that the Harkle children are dolls. Like, oh, come on.
But you know what? I'm one of them ones, sis. Don't laugh at me, please don't.
Oh, no,
And
like, do
I
you like?
reckon they've run out of batteries. That's why we ain't seen them. That Duracell battery was not like the advert. Have you seen the Duracell advert since them kids?
I do believe like she's used dolls like with that Archie and the sling thing. And I'm one of these people that believes like she had them through surrogacy, but
Thank you.
I don't know.
That's what I think.
If she had dolls, like,
No, I don't
wouldn't the
believe in dolls.
authorities
I'm
be
taking the
wondering where
piss.
these kids are?
It is a bit weird because I'm sorry, but even if they was going to school, she's saying they're going to school. That's what she said. She did.
Yeah.
No, if and I found my fucking SIM card with all that info on. So if they was going to school, in that kind of place where she's living, someone would have took a picture.
Yeah, you're right there. But isn't it illegal in California to like take pictures of people's kids? I don't know.
No, I don't know. I can't really say no, to be fair. I really can't.
I think she does use other people's kids. And then, and I get the weird thing is as well the photoshopping. Like, why does she Photoshop like our kids with like fucking 8
I don't
fingers
know.
and?
It's, like 1 minute they're dark haired and then the next minute they're curly ginger. Like,
That's not the problem with me. Like there's one picture
no,
like
but it's
Harry's
Photoshop.
literally got 8 toes.
What?
Yeah.
OMG.
Have you ever seen like, and then like Lilibet's fingers? I don't know what to say. They look like fucking. She should be.
Stop.
Lilibet's fingers look like she
Stop.
should be saying "E.T. phone home." Like
You've
they're
actually
so
seen
long.
in the best picture.
Eh?
Oh my gosh, you've seen Lily Blue. I can't even say the fucking name.
I call her Lilibet, Lily Bucks. I don't know what it's like.
Lily Box. Angela, you've just created a new name, Lily Box, because she's going to be worth $1 soon. Am I lying?
Yeah.
And people, Angela, a Scottish View was the one that created it. So if anyone uses it, it comes from this channel and it was created by Angela Scottish View and you're going to get fucking copyrighted and sued.
Don't be using my names.
Innit? Show me the money.
I coined like the shouty shola as well, eh?
Mate, oh my gosh. How come no one's seen them kids? Are they even breathing?
I don't know. Like,
no, what if they've got an illness and we don't know, like on a real?
Maybe because like there is a blood disorder within the royal family, isn't there?
And don't forget, she had the babies old. But didn't Trevor say that she ain't got no eggs?
Yeah, that's true.
Tell the truth. He did, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, what do you think about Samantha and all that crap? Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I'll be truthfully honest. See, when Samantha and that first came out, she was all like, "Yeah, we talk to Megan all the time, and we're like lovey-dovey." And then all of a sudden, she's changed her tune. Like, oh, we hate her.
That's
I don't know what to believe with her. I don't know. Like,
I didn't trust her.
Do you trust her? No.
You fucking mad? That's why I stopped fucking emailing her.
See, I've never spoken to Samantha.
Oh, I was one of the first. You can't deny it. I've got all the fucking emails.
I just think it's strange that our story's changed like multiple times.
And one thing I noticed about when we see emails, she never slagged off Megan. She's just
she didn't to begin with. Like she's in interviews at the beginning of their relationship.
In our personal emails.
She done interviews at the beginning of Harry and Meghan's relationship, like saying how amazing Meghan was and that, and then all of a sudden, Meghan's a bitch.
Well after the wedding and that.
Well, and she was still being nice and that about her.
Now she was like, we don't talk, and she was just upset about the dad. She wasn't slagging Megan off. She was just
Yeah.
upset about the dad, and I genuinely, I don't really, you know me, I don't reveal
Private
personal shit.
information, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's there. If she ever denies it, it's fucking there. But it wasn't. She was never nasty. Like no.
Yeah.
But it was just, how I talk to you. Like, I'm just like, you know what, babe? I had a bad day. And I'm going to tell you the truth. As in, like, I fucked up and that person fucked up and this happened. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
me and you have never had a conversation where we talk about things like that. Does that make sense? Like, go deep.
Yeah.
Deep.
Yeah.
Does that
I
make
just
sense?
think
We can
like,
go deep without slagging people off.
yeah, yeah. I just think like,
Acknowledge. And
why
she
all of a
acknowledged her
sudden did she
mistake.
change? Like, if you'd been nice about her sister to like being on like Dan Wooten and all the other
Now,
channels doing it.
basically, she was just saying things like Megan, her dad did look after Megan, and she was just basically just the same story that you lot have heard. She was upset that
Yeah, and that's
her dad was,
understandable.
yeah, but at the time that was before even. Oh my gosh, there's a fucking massive babola inside my yard. I'm not even fucking lying.
What?
I'm closing my windows. Let's say, is that back door locked? Are you
A
sure?
babilla?
A babola is like a big, it's like halfway between a bat and a moth.
What the
And when they
fuck?
fly
Like
it,
a
oh
bat?
fucking shit, they're massive.
I've never seen one of them, eh? Thank
What?
fuck.
Are you lying?
No, I don't think we have like them in Scotland.
You're lying, babes.
No, honestly, I've never seen
I
one.
never
Like
attracted to light. I'm just
the
closing all
scariest
my
shit I've
fucking
ever seen
curtains.
is like a. Oh, you mean that daddy long legs?
No, it's like a fucking half bat, half moth, half fucking Prince Charles.
The Mothman. Maybe it's the elusive Mothman trying to
I
get into your
literally have
house.
never moved with my broke leg. I've never moved that fucking far.
I like that with spiders, eh? Like, I
Oh
hate
gosh,
spiders. Like,
to get rid of spiders, just put cloth, get a cotton bud. I'm not lying, and stick it in the corner of your room with clover. You can get it from any black or Indian shops. I'll shit you fucking off. Oh, you know what? You can get it from fucking Poundland. Clove
yeah,
oil. Yeah, and just dip it and stick it there because it detracts moths, spiders, and everything. You know what? One thing I've learned is it's all good to have friends, but you know what? Know how to fucking take care of your enemies and fuck them off.
yeah. My
Don't know how to
spiders,
fuck off my enemies.
go to the Hoover graveyard. I just hoover them up.
Nah, I'm gonna get my clove oil out, so now I'm getting my clove oil out in every corner because my room is looking so much fucking better. I've been I'm not gonna lie, very lethargic lately. So tired. I'm not feeling very well. Oh shit, you fucking know.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, sis. I'm not well. Not
I've
me.
been the
I'm
exact
talking to you
same.
like
Like
we're
I
on
have
the
had
phone, but
no
I forgot we
energy
was on the line.
whatsoever.
Sorry.
I've been the exact same. I have had no energy whatsoever. Like
Yeah,
I'm knackered all the time.
everyone has been saying it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? You see, what is this shift in change where all of a sudden there's something I'm thinking they're spraying. Call me a fucking conspiracies. They're spraying something in the air.
Well, yeah. Apparently, like they're spraying
Mm.
shit in the air now to try and block out the sun.
Mate, the sun, the moon, they're all fucking fake anyway.
Yeah. Hiya. Oh,
I don't
somebody's
know if
called
I'm being a bit.
Blinkers. Said hiya.
Hello, Blinkers. You're right. Oh my gosh,
Oh
I
no,
see
it's
Tinkers.
Binkers. Sorry, Binkers.
Tinkers is my mate,
Sorry, I
Keith.
thought it was Blinkers.
I think it's our Keith. I haven't seen him for ages. Oh, God
Binkers
bless
and
him.
Kay. That's what it says.
If you saw Keith, we used to celebrate. His wife passed away
Oh, I'm sorry to
and we
hear that.
celebrated our birthday around the same time. We're Sagittarius. We got the same time, but we fall out one year and then we best mates again. But it's always, no, you know me. It's always in my heart. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I genuinely love him. And every time, sometimes,
Oh,
you know, people think I forget about them. I don't care who they are. Like, there's a lot of people in my life. And I think they don't understand at the time that I was kicking off for certain things. I was trying to hide certain things and I was going through a lot.
yeah.
And they, you know, sometimes you don't want them to know.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
And, you know, when they're trying to be there, you push them away and you're nasty and you're vile.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. What do you think what's the outcome? What do you think's gonna happen with the P. Diddy trial? Like, do you
Oh,
think
gosh, Bez, I think he's going to get off because there's
yeah.
been a few, yeah. Um, oh, gosh, I was going to do one. You know what? If you want to do another show in the week, and I'll probably get Mika to come on or someone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
Because,
because
or one of my black crews to come on because they, you know, deal with the PDD.
I'm no well versed in this at
I'd
all, eh?
love
So
my
if Mika
brothers
knows
night and I'd
more
love my
about it.
brothers. I'd love night and day to come on actually because, oh, you know what? There's a lady called Miss Loader. There's a few people, fucking hell. Babes, you know, there's so many people out there spreading the message now. It's ridiculous. I'm so
Yeah.
proud of the people. You know, Binkers and Kay, we used to sit there, if it is the person I think, and he used to teach me when I was younger about science and that. What is
Okay.
so because I'm into science and like there's so many people that can teach you so many things. Like you know, with you and Enigma and Top G,
Yeah.
you're all from Scotland, and the thing like Top G, I can't believe he can go on boats for how many months. And I'm like, are you fucking freezing?
What's that?
He goes on boat like ships and that for months in Scotland, like traveling. I'm like, hey, you fucking
Oh,
crazy.
that sounds good. Like,
And
I
then,
don't know about a tour around Scotland though.
no, not at all. I mean, he works. Like, I think he travels
Oh,
from country to country. Yeah, but it's freezing mush.
yeah. The North Sea and that, like up the top of Scotland's
Is that the North
Baltic.
Sea?
Mm.
Fuck that. Thinking about it's making me cold, though.
That was the sea that Meghan Markle claimed that Harry and her rode out. Have you seen the North Sea?
No, I don't want to see it.
It
Sounds
looks like
fucking
the
rough.
waves look like bloody tsunamis.
Fuck that shit.
Meghan claimed that Harry got in a rowboat with her, rowed out into the North Sea, jumped in the freezing cold water, and swam back to shore. I call
You're
bullshit.
right. Say shut up.
I do. If you've ever been to a beach, see if you've ever been to a beach in Scotland,
You know
like
that
you
beach has
fucking
got a good imagination. I shit you
oh
fucking up. It's got a fucking week and imagination is better than mine. I shit you fucking up.
see if you even dip a toe into the water like by the North Sea. I swear to God, you'd catch hypothermia.
That's what I said about Top J. I was like, Top J must be fucking freezing. And Megan
Mm.
sitting there going, from Los Angeles or wherever, or roll the boat gently down the fucking northern. Fucking Whatever,
Just
fair
look up
enough.
a YouTube video and look at the North Sea. Like, that boat would literally be fucking capsized within 2 seconds.
Angela, what did I tell you? Don't make me laugh while I'm on a live because I get too late. Oh my gosh. I can't believe you just told me that. This bitch said that.
Yeah.
Fucking,
She
you
said
know
that
what Ben told
he took
me?
his clothes off, jumped in, and swam to shore. And I'm thinking, bullshit.
What? He took his clothes.
Yeah. He was out showing her the penguins. And then, how the fuck did she get back? Like, Megan rolling through
dying.
fucking 10-foot waves.
I'm fucking dying. Stop. He took his clothes off.
That was one chance God had to take that bitch out, and he didn't do us a favour.
I'd be seasick.
You see big freighters, I'm not even joking, you can like big giant freighters that carry cargo, like those big cargo metallic things. They can't even handle that sea. You see them fucking nearly capsizing.
I'm gonna piss myself. Stop.
Megan and her wee rowboat.
Oh gosh. Angela,
What?
stop. You know you're making me fucking gonna piss myself. Oh my god.
Sorry.
No, there's no way I'm having a fucking lava shower. Shut up.
That was the only
With that pigeon
one
toes.
time I was mad at God, because I thought, there was your chance to fucking rid us of them too.
People allegedly.
Harry found as a popsicle on the beach.
He wanted to save Africa and Megan went, fuck that.
Fucking, like, I don't know how he done that. Like, what's his fucking skin
Oh my
made of?
God.
Titanium?
What's he want to get to Africa for all the fucking time? What's that about?
I don't know, man.
Why
Like,
do you want to get to Africa?
he's got,
Well,
yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Weird that he had this
Andrew.
weird fascination with Africa.
Do you reckon Andrew's watched his teddy bears like that jelly? On a real, OMG, imagine Fergie gets in bed. Imagine, and
Oh,
let me set the ambience for you, yeah. You've just met a man.
yeah.
He's perfect. He's a prince. He's gorgeous. Everything is
I
going.
wouldn't go that far, but okay.
Nah, listen, let's just...
Okay, go on.
Nah, I'm trying to be nice here, yeah. Answer
Alright,
the fucking
we're-
How many brothers is there? 3 of
Alright,
them. Fuck me, this is the best.
We're
pick.
being
Come on.
we're being gracious. Okay,
No.
so we've met a prince. He's gorgeous.
Innit? We're being YouTubers. We're being nice. We're playing YouTube rules. Right, he's gorgeous, darling. Demure. Very demure.
Doesn't he sweat?
Now, what he does is he goes down the shop, buys you a drink, and then tells the shopkeeper that you'll pay the next day.
So
That's one thing he
what
does.
happens next? He
But-
gets you back to his
Does he
palace.
sweat? Nah, he ain't no pig.
No,
The pig sweat.
does he take you home with him?
No, it goes into your. Well, yes, when he takes you
Right.
home to mummy. Well, it's it depends who's home,
Right.
but it depends if your mummy and daddy have given you permission.
What, do you enter into his
Depends if the
bedroom and you think
nursery-
you're in a fucking Build-A-Bear shop or something?
It depends if the nursery is giving you permission for him to take
Right.
you home. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Andrew's got
No,
teddy bears.
no, this PDF file,
Uh-huh.
PD file, PDF file.
Yeah.
Imagine you're the wife and you find out that your husband's doing that and you got daughters. What the fuck? If I fucked it, fuck the
I'd be more
daughters,
concerned about the
fuck the
fact he's
sons.
fucking sleeping with teddy bears.
Listen, I'll punch you in the fucking face if I find out, mate. If I
I know.
knew and I thought that was true, I'd fuck you up.
That shows you like how desperate some women are, that they'd happily go with an ugly bastard because he's a
Yeah.
prince.
And you know, one
You know?
thing that I've got to say to you, do you remember earlier in our conversation when you said it was breaking news about he's, do you want to say the breaking news again, sis?
Yeah. All right. There was a guy who called James O'Keefe who done a sting operation on a top aide of the palace. This top aide was the top aide for Queen Elizabeth II. He was really good friends with Princess Diana. He had a relationship, sexual relationship, and lived with Fergie. He brought up Eugenie and Beatrice for 6 years. And he said, so we'll have to say allegedly here, he said that the royal family made him give a statement to the Daily Record saying that Virginia Giuffre, the Epstein victim that Andrew's affiliated with, was lying about her encounter with him. The guy then said on the day that he was pissed off because he knew and he had seen Andrew, allegedly, sleep him. He used the word effing. Young children, young girls.
Fuck's sake. That is vile. And you know what? I'm sorry. In my humble opinion, sis, I believe it.
Mm-hmm. Now this
I'm
guy
sorry.
didn't know.
I do. I believe it. I believe it
Yeah.
fucking happened.
This guy
And that's why
didn't know. This didn't know he was being recorded. He thought he was on a date with somebody, and there was a hidden camera. So he didn't know that he was being recorded in a sting operation.
I remember a couple of girls that used to go there when I was living in London. Remember when I was living in Wimbledon? I ain't lying. When Harry was there, and this was before he went in the fucking war. And there was, I shit you fucking up, when he was a fucking little cunt, partying and being a shithead and spitting on everyone. I shit
Yeah,
you not, Andrew, not Andrew, sorry, Harry was wild. But Andrew, he was like, you know, the suave one.
yeah.
And he wasn't like, he was a nasty prince. Like, ugh. He was like, hey, you're, do you know them kinds? And I'm not saying I met him because I didn't. I'm just saying what I know from what I've heard of people. But you know what? There's always their truth, his truth, and the
And
truth.
there's somewhere in the middle.
But you know, with the Virginia thing that has happened, what I'm finding funny is why hasn't no newspapers said anything about Andrew? And can I just say something quickly, Ange?
Yeah.
Do you know, this is a mad connection, sis, and I did get it off YouTube. I'm not going to fucking lie. And you've probably got it on your show feeds. There's this man that comes on. He's only a young lad, and he's not from England, thank fuck, so he's protected. But anyways, he's European, yeah? But
Yeah.
he does a lot of like Disney connections and like the, you know, the pedophiling. And I don't think a lot of people have got it until now what he's on about. A few people are doing this, like the Joe Rogan and that, they hate him. Why? because he's fucking, yeah, you might not like his lifestyle, but at least he's trying to call out the truth. But
Yeah.
this certain young gentleman, I can't remember his name, sorry, I can't remember. But he was basically saying, oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe what I just saw. You know, we was talking about earlier, Angela.
Yeah.
I just saw.
Oh, okay.
But we're not saying nothing, okay?
All right.
Right.
Go on about this guy then.
Anyway, sorry about this. Right. So basically, fuck me, sorry, sis. My fucking mind's gone blank there.
You were talking about this YouTuber from Europe who talks about like Disney and stuff like that.
You know, the Nickelodeon sign.
Oh, I saw that. It's like the same shape as Epstein Island.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I saw that. Isn't that crazy?
Because I don't know if I sent you that. You know when I send you random shit?
Yeah. No, I saw that myself.
Privately, I just send you random shit.
Because he also showed the dome on Epstein Island and showed how similar it was to the Disney sign. And then he showed all the disgusting things that are in Peter Pan.
Have you seen The Simpsons and that? You know, The Simpsons, they had names, and one of it had P. Diddy. Now, here's the thing.
I saw that.
You're going to say, no, but listen to this, what no one clocked.
Oh.
I only clocked it yesterday. I was looking at it, you know, when you're stoned, you get too deep into shit. My fucking leg was hurting and I was manifesting, not trying to have fucking pain. And I'm sitting here like, please God, please God, please God, something pain. And I'm like, you know, when you see fucking shit going to stop manifesting the pain, this is what you need to do.
Oh, yeah. So that, yeah.
You know that video? Yeah. So I'm watching all that fucking bullshit. I was in that much pain since last week and the week before. I was literally on the floor crying like a girl, like a baby child. I'm not lying. But anyways, and I'm trying to get all the news because I knew, fucking hell, the Idaho and all that, the Delphi case, the Gabby, is that Gabby girl? I'm not even, and then all these autistic, and then these two autistic children have gone missing and that. And, you know, the Maddie McCann and all, oh, God. Because with Maddie McCann did you know that we're paying for Maddie McCann, Scotland Yard?
Yeah.
They've reinstated money for a fucking girl that's been missing for my son's 18, so 17 years she's been missing.
Yeah, I just keep thinking, where's the resources for the other kids that are missing as well?
Why don't, thank you. If that was your child, is it because we're lower on the money scale?
Yeah, I believe so. Because if you look at the likes of I'll mention his name. I don't know if anybody likes him or no, but look at the likes of Tommy Robinson, who got jailed for speaking about the same stuff Douglas Murray speaks about.
I'm not keen on him. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like I don't like all his policies, but I'm not gonna lie. I do think he's a bit. You know how I feel.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna disrespect him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, he's calling out this grooming gang stuff, but because he's working class and doesn't have money and stuff like that, he gets put in jail. Whereas, say Douglas Murray, who calls it out as well, but he's well educated.
Me and you need to do more fucking podcasts.
Douglas Murray. Oh, you're the Douglas Murray, Shams.
I might fucking phone you up tomorrow and go, Angela, me, you, and Mika, and then I'm gonna get you and Mika to do one, and you're all, no, I shit you know. We need to start networking. Am I lying?
No. No.
Fucking hell, why don't we
See,
do this often?
like I know a lot about like the politicky kind of stuff where you're really like
Yeah,
zoned in on like the
celebrity.
artistry and the pop culture kind of stuff, whereas I don't know
Yeah,
much about any of that.
but do you understand when I do talk about it? Because when you talk about politics, it's understandable because you don't dress it up in stupid words.
No, yeah. I try not to because like I want people to understand like not that
Thank
I'm saying
you.
people are stupid, I know they're not.
Mhm. I know,
Uh,
but sometimes we all come from a different country, different cultures. It's hard sometimes,
exactly.
even for me. And people call me educated if I can't fucking understand. It was so simple to understand.
But
And I'm sorry, some
different
people are simple like that because they're not interested in politics. And I don't blame them.
yeah.
You know, I really
Diff-
don't.
different people are educated in different stuff,
Different ways. Thank
Yeah,
you. And how
like
many times, like when me and you got to know, a lot of people trying to make out like you was racist at first and that. And I was like, she's not racist because you know what I say to you, I never saw you like that. And I'm
no, I'm
glad
not
that people
racist
try
at
to
all.
fight in
Like
my battle. But you
see
never
see
said nothing.
see if someone even feel like I don't care if they're green, purple, black,
But
white,
you
blue,
didn't
or
say
whatever.
nothing
If
about
they're
me.
doing
You
something
just put,
wrong,
who's your favourite royal YouTuber? And then I was like, how come you never mention black people? Why didn't
I
you
didn't
mention
know it.
them?
Honestly, I just literally started doing YouTube, and I didn't. And a lot of people used to like a lot of people, and they still some of them still do. Didn't show their face on camera.
Yeah, I know.
So, like, how are you
I mean,
meant
I'm
to
not
know?
disrespecting anyone for not doing that because some people it's just uncomfortable. But, or, you know, because I'm going to, some people I know for a fact are famous and they are working behind the scenes, like, you know what I mean? They do us a favor. But,
Yeah. I mean, there's a
it,
poor like a lot of people think like I despise like Islam and stuff. I don't despise like Muslims. There's
well,
in fact there's a lovely Muslim girl on YouTube. Her
I
name's
know you
Lubna.
personally. I know I ain't going to chat your business. But if people knew that what I know, you definitely fucking hate, I guess. Like,
I don't like Islam. I'll admit that. I don't.
yeah,
I like
yeah, but
Muslims
you don't
though.
have to. You're a Catholic, for fuck's sake. Like, why should you have to? And you got a right to not like what you like, but it doesn't mean you
The
can
reason
disrespect
the reasons
Islamic.
that I don't like it, like in the Quran, it says that when like their Messiah comes back, he's going to break the cross and kill all us Christian pigs. I'm not a pig.
But you know what? I don't disrespect Islam. I shit you know because
No,
some
there's good
people in my
Muslims.
family.
It's the passages in the
No,
Quran I
I
have a
shit you
problem with.
know. A lot of people in my family are Muslims. And I don't disrespect them. You know, I was raised Church of England. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And but I've had to try and understand Islam. I've had to try and understand like Hinduism. You know,
Well, that's what
Sikh,
I went into it with because I
Catholic.
didn't understand it. But when I started reading about it, I was like, this can't be real.
Well, one
Like,
thing I've noticed is that I think a lot of the when it comes, this is another show. Can we do this on another show? Because that'd be a very interesting topic to talk about.
yeah, of course, yeah. Like, because this is a
Yeah,
topic like I know
yeah,
a
let's
lot
not
about
say
as well.
nothing
Like,
yet. Because you know what? It is something that people feel ashamed to talk about because they don't want to upset no one and they're afraid to talk their truth.
yeah, but
And
because it
me
was
and you
like
seem to be the
as I was
only
saying
one.
before, there's a lovely girl. She's a Muslim girl from Pakistan. She's on YouTube. And she was like calling out. All she said was she was calling out the bad apples in her community, kind of like the grooming
Same as
gang thing.
me.
Do you know what they
Mm-hmm.
did to her? They
Oh, God.
threatened to murder her, and she's now deleted her channel, and she's like had to move to a place of safety. for the free. She's a
Don't
single
say her
mum.
name, babe.
Oh no, her name's on her channel, eh?
Oh, but we
But
don't want to say just in case.
no,
Like,
no. But my
yeah,
heart breaks for this poor girl who
I
all she was
know. Because
doing
you
was
know
saying
what?
like,
Shit like this is serious.
yeah. She was
It's
just like,
heartbreaking, man. You see how they've, from birth, how they've, what's the word, babes? We said it earlier when do you remember when we was on a personal call? Controlled
um,
us.
yeah,
Does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
it's disgusting. Babes, what did we say? We was going to do an hour.
I
Look at
know.
this. Oh my God. Look, 234. At the time, it's 2234.
Oh wow.
Is that weird?
Yeah, that is weird. I'd need to do another live with this because like I want
Oh
to like
my
do a live
gosh.
and I want
You
to
know
read
what? We
out.
need to, Angela, we need
I
to
want
do,
to read out to your subscribers some of the hadiths, and some of them are fucking hilarious. They'll have you rolling around the
as long
floor
as it's not
laughing.
offensive.
They're no offensive, but they're funny.
As long as it's not offensive, I'm going to use that one.
No,
Dress
it's
it
not
up in
offensive at
cheesy
all. Eh?
way.
Like I'm not here to offend anybody. Like I said,
No.
like that's why I mentioned that girl because like my heart breaks for her, you know, and she's a good person.
You know what? I think all of us wants is peace and solace. And
Yeah, we do, and like at this time, and
a
it's
place
scary
where
because you don't know if like
yeah,
riots and that are going to break out in the street regarding what's going on with India and Pakistan, and like a
well,
lot. It's a lot.
do you remember when I told you earlier in our call, and I was like, they've said that you can't riot anymore. You
Yeah.
get done for it. Yeah, and I was like, what? You literally can't do anything anymore. And it was like,
There's a great YouTuber who does like good protest. She's a black woman. She's called Black and Bougie. Have you heard of her?
oh, I think I have. You know what, Nay? I think
Yeah,
I only discovered her about a couple of months ago.
yeah, she's great. Absolutely great. Um,
Yeah. What does she talk?
she just talks about like all the injustices about like no being able to protest and how different protesters are treated different regarding their political views,
Yeah, because
and
I've
like
been going
how she
down
was
rabbit holes.
and how she was attacked by police like just for expressing her political views, you know, like and
What, in
it's
England?
yeah, in England because she was
Because
like
I
holding
know she's English, isn't he? And I was like, what?
yeah, because like she went in a
Um,
protest and she held up a Union Jack because she's like, I'm British. I was born here. I am British. And she got attacked for
oh,
it.
God. Oh, gosh.
Like she is British.
Yeah.
Like I don't care what anybody. You get like racists out there that'll say like, you can't be British. Do you know what I mean? It's like you can you no. If you're born here and you're bred in a British culture, you're a British person. Doesn't in fact it doesn't even matter if you're born here. I know Pakistani people and Indian people that just moved here maybe 10 years ago that embrace British culture and they are British to me.
Exactly.
They believe in British values,
You know
British law.
what? I was born in
They love the
Jamaica.
country.
I will never denounce Jamaica.
Oh,
But you know
Jamaica.
what?
That's one
I
place I would
am.
love.
I
I'd love
was.
to visit. It
I was
looks
born in Jamaica and
stunning.
I was raised in Britain. From the age of 7. I still went
Yeah.
back to Jamaica when I travel the world. I learned different cultures,
Mm.
and I'm proud of who I am and what I am.
And you should be.
But the
You
world
should
is
be. Like
hate me.
it's one place like it's on my bucket list is to go to Jamaica. Like the country looks stunningly beautiful.
Babes. Do you remember what you told me? So you know we're gonna see each other. I want to see our Sammy. I haven't seen her Bertie, and I miss her.
Yeah.
I want to see, yeah. There's a few people, Future and that. I want to see a lot of people, Jackie. You won't believe how many people I want to visit
It'd be good
around
to
the
like
world.
everybody get together and do a meetup with like
God,
and invite
oh,
subscribers as well.
and you
Like
know
and do
what? It'd be beautiful.
eh?
What it'd be beautiful. Like,
It would
why
be,
does
wouldn't
it cost
it?
so much? Yeah, because a lot of these things we can make it ourselves. I can fucking make a fucking plane, really, and fight my fucking self, but regulations will stop it.
Yeah. And
Does that
and I
make
think like
sense?
the government try to separate us. They try to separate like races and stuff and cause people to like hate each other and that. And like we shouldn't allow them to do that. Like we all need to like come together and realize like that we're all British and we're all in the same boat, you know. And it doesn't matter, you know, like what race, religion, anything that you are. Like everything that idiotic Keir Starmer does, Herr Stalin does, affects us all.
I've yeah, my cousin sent me something earlier. I'm trying to find it now. And he put something about, well, young Brits chant Keir Starmer's a wanker.
He is like, I think he looks like Roland Rat.
And I put, he is, of course, LOL. And then he put Happy Mother's Day. Oh my gosh. Angela, you know what? I'm going to fucking go now, but it is Mother's Day in America. So can I just say Happy Mother's Day
Oh
to
yeah. Happy Mother's Day, Americans. I hope all you are like enjoying your day and being spoiled by your kids like you deserve
yeah,
to be.
in it? And all the carers out there,
Yeah,
foster parents, even the
exactly.
dads,
Adopted moms, all of
yeah,
them, all deserve credit.
the grandmas, aunties, the neighbours, the friends, the godmothers,
Yeah.
even the godfather, the gay ones. We love you gays. We love you, the
Oh yeah.
LGBTQ dots, triple.
They're the most funnest people to be around. I love
It
like
is the
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 gay
best
men.
one. I
That Douglas
fucking
Murray,
Lexi
who I
loves
was
an Uncle
talking about
Shane.
earlier, he's gay. He's a gay man, and he looks like a riot to be around. Like he'd be
Mate,
great fun at a party.
my daughter loves her Uncle Shane because you know what? He ain't got no kids and he spoils her.
Yeah.
And then when me and him phone, he's like, oh yeah, obviously been asking for money. And I'm like, fucking hell. Here we go again. These kids go from uncle to uncle to uncle to auntie to cousin.
Oh, at least she's like got someone like she can trust and stuff as well. And
This is what I
like you
mean.
brought your kids up really great, Shams. You should be
Thank
super
you.
proud of
I
them.
know. What the fuck? Look at your beautiful daughters and that.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
good. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. They've done you for, and I know even you like me, you've kept them off. They've supported you in the background, and people have tried to twist shit.
They have, yeah, yeah,
And you know
yeah.
what? You should be a proud mom. You've done. Look, they're still here. You
I
know
have
what I
got
mean?
news, but I'm not going to announce it like on here.
No.
But like
Oh,
I'll tell you in private. But like I have got some good news like about one of them. But um, I'll announce it like nearer the time, But I'll tell you in private.
oh, good then. See. And can I just thank you for coming on my show?
Oh, anytime, honestly,
Oh,
anytime. I've
and
really
when
enjoyed.
you're ready, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to talk to his feet, Angela.
I've really enjoyed like this
And
coming on.
then,
Do you know what else we need to get like kicked off and like? I know we keep saying we will. Our conspiracy videos. we wait.
God, we've been saying this for about 3 fucking years,
I know.
and we still ain't doing what.
We've been going to do Skinwalker Ranch for years, and we've
With
never done it yet.
skinwalkers, OMG, what's the other one? Fucking up, mate. There's too many. The UFO, I can't keep up. Right, the Skinwalkers is the first one, okay?
Yeah. Because I am
Babe, when you're
fascinated by
ready,
this
just
place.
tell me. Give me a
Yeah.
time.
Do
Just
you know how
send.
to like put images and that up on the screen, like so we can?
Nah, because I don't do it on my fucking. But you know what? That's why we got Alexi. So people pay me some fucking paper so I can get Alexi. Am I doing
Yeah.
it for free? I'm
If
fucking I'm not
anybody
doing it
wants
for
to
expensive.
join in the conspiracy video and you
That'd be
know how to like put
beautiful.
the images on the screen for us so we can show our
Yeah.
presentation,
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
happily chip in to like to help pay for you
I'll
for
pay for
helping.
myself, when I get paid. Oh shit,
No, but
just a thing.
the cost shouldn't just go on you. Like,
I know, and people think it's a
I'll help out as
joke.
well.
But you don't have to, like, seriously, but I would be
I
grateful,
want
do you know
to.
what I mean? For
I
any
want
fucking
to
help.
because like it shouldn't just all fall on your head. You know, you've got
I
your
know, and then
bills
I'm
and
working tugs off for everything. Like, fuck me.
yeah. I would never be
Okay.
selfish in that
I'm
way and
sorry.
expect you to do that. Never.
But, man, that would be brilliant if you done that. Look at
Yeah.
me moving the phone around.
So we need an editor. We need an editor. So apply to Shams, and she will pick somebody out, and then
Oh, that's great. And do you remember that video? Don't say nothing. Do you remember that message that you sent me? That idea?
uh,
Don't say nothing. The one where we do a show and you doing your thing and I'm doing mine.
I can't forget.
You know, you do your makeup and that.
Oh yeah.
Don't say nothing. Yeah, so I reckon that would be brilliant. But
That
give
should be
me.
our next video. We'll do a live, and we'll both do our makeup.
Well, I'm thinking once a week. Give me a couple of days, man, to fix up. Because I
Yep.
just need to get my mental health in state properly.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Is that
You've
okay?
got to be in a
Yeah.
good frame of mind to like to be able to do that and enjoy it,
Yeah.
you know. Your
Does that
mental health
make
comes
sense?
first, Shams, you know,
Oh,
before
bless
everything.
you. Thank you.
You know, and if you ever need anything or anybody to like chat, you know I'm here.
Oh no, sis. Thank you for
Even just
that.
to like moan it, shout it, I don't even
I
mind
would.
being screamed at.
You know me, I lock myself away from everyone. I'm just that kind of a
Yeah,
person.
I
Just,
used to do that as well, but like
you know what?
it does
I
help to have
actually
someone to
enjoy my
vent to.
own company. Sometimes though, you do need people.
You
But
do.
at
You
the
really do.
moment, I'm really fucking tired, and Lexi's got college. It's
Yeah.
nearly 11. I haven't eaten from
Well,
Friday.
you need to go and get yourself something to eat because that's important that you're eating and stuff like that. And just chill down for the night. Put a video, a movie on, something funny or something.
That's what I'm
Um,
thinking. Not
like
something heavy. No, shit, I'm
if
gonna
you want, like, I've got a. Well, I shouldn't be saying this on here, but I know a good like pirating site. If you want to see it, and it's out in the movies, I'll send you the link.
you know what I mean? Nah, send me everything. It's not even that I'm
Yeah,
gonna watch
because
it tonight,
I
but
just watched
I will
Snow
watch
Walk
it.
and I wanted to shoot myself after it.
One of them. But
Yeah.
I don't want nothing heavy. Like some
No, no.
people just giving,
Do you know what I watch
like
when I'm down? There's a show called Charmed. It's like an old show about witches and stuff. Or I watch like The Big Bang
Charmed. I
Theory.
love Charmed.
Charmed is amazing, isn't it?
Fucking hell, I was addicted. I remember it's a lot. Oh my god. I got a story about that, but I'll tell you another time, yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I tell you why? Because I'm not feeling very well, man. Oh my god, I'm literally gonna faint.
All right. Yeah, you need to go
I
off
shit you
and go and get
fucking
yourself
not.
something to eat.
Innit? Like seriously, just even if it's just a fucking
Even just a
Amazing.
sandwich or something.
Yeah, I'm just fucking not well, man.
Micah's like, you girls are still here. I've just finished the job. We're just going off now, Micah. But what we were saying, I'll recap it. What we were saying is we're wanting to Dickens, but we don't know how to like put the screens on. But if you want to join in and help in any way, like that would be amazing.
You know
But I'm
what?
going to let Shams go now because like she's not feeling very good, and she needs to take care of herself rather than be on here and go and get herself something to eat, chill out, put Charmed on, and relax.
Okay,
and yeah. So like I'm going to let you go then, Shams, because like your mental health's most important than anything.
Thank you, though, babes.
You're welcome. Mika just put, all right, well, happy Mother's Day. I will talk to you later. It's very late in the UK anyway right now. Love you. Good night. And peace, everyone. Night. All right, guys, we'll get going now. And we'll be back maybe next week with something funny and entertaining.
100%.
Yeah, but we just wanted to break that news about Andrew and let you guys know what was going on.
And I've just sent you a message, okay?
Okay,
But do not reply. I'm gonna go sleep.
All right, I won't.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna let you get off. And go and get some rest and stuff, right, Shams? And I've really enjoyed this live.
I always enjoy live with you. You always make me laugh.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you so much. Gosh.
I really appreciate it.
Everyone join. What is it? It's Saeed.
Angela, A Scottish View. So thank you to anybody that does subscribe. It means a lot.
It does. Please subscribe to her. She does conspiracies like me and royals.
Yeah.
She does deep. But she also goes on walks and that, but we'll talk about it another day.
Yeah, and I love them shouting at my neighbours.
My poor neighbours.
All right, I'll let you get going now, Shams.
Thank you so much, honey. Take care. Yeah.
You too. Take care. Bye. I love you. Bye.
I love you too. Thank you everyone for coming on as well. Please like, subscribe, and share to me and Angela.
Yeah. Hit the like button. Donate if you can. And we'll see you guys later.
Oh, thank you. Take care, everyone.
Right, bye. Bye.
Bye. Oh.